dear any say Bobo Crano, I thought Nantim Egun Comodiaswa, Womu pushes on Munsam, a bet me I can serve you. Aside that, one of the 70 million euros, Euramu, Italy for Como midfielder, Nidi any Nico pass, boy, no, yes, Branton episode stay with Como Timino, and a Wamu Bobo Kefini Commons, and Person Baton Boy into Amonso, Arujete 70 million euros, Tottenham Timino Eddie Empire, Udim Sas Fabricas, after win this weekend. And what didn't come out and was say, what did you come and relax? The entire work can say, and it's a Nico Personum, why happy ever come Bobo Kunum, no a top player, one also manager Sas Fabregas, no, and so it depends and answer what count on him or say, I am very calm and relaxed. Nico is very happy at Como. He is a top player and a top guy, and no I am Sama, a Papanity and Sas Fabregas, who are they still in the English Premier League, the informed club Arsenal, and so at Emirates. Nano Saturday, Ebo goes no enum and good Leeds United for Atanama, Leeds United, Wamu Antim Ante, Jurian Timba Enya go, Emma Bukayo Saka Etwatana, Victorio Crescebo 2 goals, 48 and 90 plus 5. But before the last goal, no, na Jurian Timba, and so Abon second gua, Nanu Air 4 gonti Nano Saturday, no, Jurian Timba Ebo brace, Emma Victorio Cres, and so Ebo brace, and Sana Bukayo Saka, Edebako Ekao, Nemum Jurian Timba go, no, Ama say Arsenal team no eya bakwasem ewo corners.
Corners are key. And Declan Rice is standing over this in front of the Leeds United fans. Calafiori goes towards the near post. Perry is surrounded and it's in. Jurian Timber takes the acclaim. They know what's coming, but they can't stop it. Arsenal overpower another team from a set piece, from a corner. This
Enti Arsenal team no enya first goal through corner kick. Na Arsenal team ni say womo ashe 33 goals from corners in the Premier League since August 2023. We are 13 more than any other team in the Premier League. Na chase over Premier League no every 2023 August no goals nko manya through corners no 33. Na team a ben no Liverpool no so corners no anya 20 goals. Into calculate the difference 13 more than Liverpool there no. Chelsea etoso miensa womo ashe 19 corner goals Tottenham team no enso anya 19 honum. Na after the game and papa ni din and Mikel Arteta manager Jinamu enso Emma Arsenal Bobo Kono Eddie and some to on their new boy, their new striker Victorio Cres and was say Abranton a player say Ujaino was space and answer money space will be destroyed or see he is a player that the moment you leave him with space he is going to destroy you. And no I am sama Mikel Arteta wadi etuja na yehu Abranton Ebrechi Eze onu a new player Emma Arsenal no our Emirates Stadium before say game no eba start when we are unveiling na before that na Arsenal team no confirm is when we atria 68 million pounds at the Crystal Palace are signing Ebrechi Eze for the next 5 years. I was signing contract valid until 2030. Na Abranton no ebe ni presentation and answer presentation Akwaaba utimu se waje Arsenal just in home one no waje top no and waje ne jeans kama pa blue one shana na cha se Arsenal supporters ne edwomani na Abranton aka sembi enano pay and some waka nyina ane se wono no 4 years no obo ema different club no woko Emirates Stadium no hu ni se oko Emirates bia trial ema no trials and why for the last 4 years enei wababe piemu ewa cha se Arsenal Bobo Kono or see playing against Arsenal. I have been on trials for 4 years. Every time I come to Arsenal, I look at the seat I used to sit on when I came to I came to games, and every single time I said this is my opportunity to show them. And no I am Saba Ebrechi Eze wado enso adia tudwa anopaya na kofi dia this Arsenal signings our this summer no Ebrechi Eze ebe no no yedim se Martin Zubimendi womo atone this summer Christian Nogard Noni Madreke Kepa Rizabalaga Christian Moscara and our friends Victor Yokres players Arsenal team no womo assign you mo aniji sem and say Gabriel Jesus the Brazilian striker no started training after say wonya anterior cruciate ligament injury last season no say Branton Watona wanu so training kama pa bibia chese encha kwa be uni say wanu so share the colors of Arsenal our Mondays Arsenal team no Kofi Diamete and say Kobe Menu onu player ama Manchester United no womo show interest with mu nemum anhwe ya na ne deal no akwa loan deal with an obligation to buy with amount of 30 million pounds in the next summer transfer no kakra eba enano pa yedini nyina enso ema mu ewa Akwaaba 98.1 so enwa Premier League games ne etwa so ema Crystal Palace ewa Sherwood Park no homo ani Nottingham Forest eba 1-1 draw Ismail Assar etwa tena ema Brentford Kalimu so no doi eba tesa kan Goodison Park no se Bobo Kwanidi enim Everton efoduma homo akwom new stadium homo eche Brighton of Albion ebo homo ekam yenu a homo Brighton team no homo entime ante Brentford Indiaye ebo first goal Emma James Garner enso akwabo second goal na dia tene se Indiaye enenya the last goal ewo Goodison Park Emma Everton team no ena uramu ewo Hell Dickinson Stadium so a Indiaye enenya first goal amu wobo a yebo Brentford abaso first start for Brentford Jalglish na obon first game Emma Bobo Kwefan Everton and first start no Brentford enya one assist dodo na ebon abaso enano pai wonya assist no sanya baako epi so enti wonya two assists for Bobo Kwanidi and Everton and no two goals ni nyina wono ene assist ye na ye kan no uko Craven Cottage Fulham team no ama asem no sign to so de ema wo mo na so na ye ama Manchester United team no because Manchester United ekobo first goal through on goal Abrante Din and Rodrigo Nunez and ekobo on goal on the 58th minute before that no na Bruno Fernandes anya penalty on the 38th minute was say penalty no game ni guswa ekoso na and Brentford and Emma Smith Roy and so abete kano Emma game no and so ayecha say 1-1 honma enano pai ya di Emma tie for say Manchester United for no asia bodro bio
up front. Boomer's corner kick. Yoro gets up and it's into the back of the net. Manchester United take the lead ahead of the hour mark and having troubled severely with corners in a defensive mode. Ruben Amorim's team score from a corner.
Eno idea across our Craven Cottage na Kofi Anshanson. Sir Abrante Bruno Fernandes time walk akwa penalty no referee gina mfimfini Chris Kavanagh enso akwa pemino ama Brante no as a distracted kakra na after the game no na yebisa Bruno Fernandes penalty o say no referee no pem no wo distracted wa na eno ase ampa distracted a bit na mum ade ba ko ene say enya ade so obetimi edi brem ne ama referee say eno ene ema ne mixi penalty no was on de ehuni say ne pema opem no e distracting but nye no ene ema ne mixi penalty nanso Manchester United some of their supporters any ebimo one former players ne eka say referee Chris Kavanagh na eye ema Brentford Bruno Fernandes ese penalty no nanu a Brentford alte beyende na eye player we adwuma ema Manchester United Bobo Kona will create a big chance against Fulham Bobo Kono. Aside that, the outfield players no will be anwa wetimi create any big chance bia na look Sean so I'm making the 200th Premier League appearance for Manchester United Bobo Kono. Ruben Amorim Edin come on Benjamin Sesko on the bench wateno was a Brentford January 2 weeks in here into afei na what try so be understand the enyama bebre into was United supporters no enya botre ama Brentford Benjamin Sesko and mbisa ni Kobe Menu was Kobe Menu he is fighting for his position with Bruno Fernandes not just say Kobe Menu and Bruno Fernandes and fighting for position no we and was say I am really confident we are going to get many wins not just what GDA say ebenya many wins in the Dudwana ebeba this season but Ruben Amorim manage more matches and no 29 than the points are wanunsu anya and no 28 waba Manchester United no in the Premier League no wabo 29 matches one winning 7 and we lose 15 15 and what draw chasem 7 honuma 28 points na the atene se urama say Arsenal team and a Premier League no wamo and a LED after match day 2 wamo our 6 points plus 6 goals. Tottenham etosum yonum 6 points plus 5. Chelsea etosum yansa 4 points plus 4 goals. Nottingham Forest etosu enai 4 points plus 2 goals. Liverpool etosu enum 3 points plus 2. Man City etosu ensia 3 points plus 2. Na top scorers Antoine Semenyo about 2 goals for Bournemouth. Brennan Johnson about 2 for Tottenham. Chris Wood ashe 2. Ellen Haaland ashe 2. Julian Timber ashe 2. Victor Gyökeres and Richarlison wobia ashe 2-2 onma. Ya dini yina emamu ene anopai. Now we Manchester United a league log no Kofi Diatie and so more than 16 fenano pai. Ya dini yina emamu Newcastle Force. Wamu ready Musa this week. A brand Stephen Alexander Isak ever returned to training grounds now. Wababa ya juma amuamo. Wamu so more try some be finding the best solution for a brand Stephen Alexander Isak Badiatie and it's a Yankoponya Duma and Liverpool wamu and Newcastle about 7 p.m. St. James Park. Dear Eba and Urama Papa ni din any Eddie Howe about 4-3-3 wadi Nick Pope Kipu go post no Tino Leveramento starting Dan Ben Sansna Fabian Scar Kyrian Trippier Ebejina game Bruno Guimaraes Sandro Tonali Joe Linton Anthony Elanga Sansna Anthony Gordon any Harvey Barnes players wamo starting game na ama Newcastle uko Tottenham Hotspur wamo nuyamo from Liverpool wamo so afama the Anisa Anslot elbow 4-2-3-1 Alisson Becker goalkeeper Curtis Jones ever starting game Ibrahima Konate Virgil van Dijk Milos Kekes Alexis McAllister Ran Gravenberch Mohamed Salah Afe from Vet Cody Gakpo and Hugo Ekitike Rante Eduba Akwa we had Musombe starting game and so ama Liverpool na Liverpool as well Federico Chiesa nano yabakacha mo se boy apeso stay with Liverpool team now so enano pay the eba and it's AC Milan Atalanta Bergamo Inter Milan Sansona team biti said Napoli any Roma munyina epe boy na dia mate and it's Liverpool team ne epase Alexander Isak Dono wamu ade Federico Chiesa account Al Ittihad Saudi Arabian champions of the Saudi Pro League Kofi wamu di atumu se Bruno Fernandes or juma Emma Manchester United wamu enya na wamu epe na yeka uko Spanish La Liga numswa 2025-2026 Made 2 started this weekend Emma Atletico Madrid SA amanfo niema wamu ebo 1-1 draw 8-year Elche Alexander Salat enya first goal on the 8th minute and a Rafa Me and so ebete kan on the 15th minute Atletico ya wamu ntimi enya winning goal wamu SA amanfo niema nemum Levante ekobo 2 quick goals Emma Barca team ebete te ma game ekokoye 3-2 Ivan Romero enya first goal on the 15th minute and a Jose Luis ebenya second goal 45+7 and Sana Pedro Gonzalez 49th minute wabete kano amana ye 2-1 Ferran Torres mani ye 2-2 on the 52nd minute and a on goal Unai and so akobo ye 90+1 Emma Barcelona team enya comeback na say this season Barca bobo kono and say last season comebacks ne do maye bebre Valencia Eshomu 1-0 amamo ati ayeni 2-1 Rayo Vallecano mu Eshomu 1-0 mbeye comeback ayeni 2-1 Madrid Eshomu 1-0 mbeye comeback ayeni 5-2 Benfica Eshomu 3-1 mbeye ne chase comeback ayeni 4-2 ema chase adenom enso etimi ekomu a wamo ekwanwene ye ema niema enso etuto ye ema womu a ene anopai ya de nyina emo na Barca bobo kofi diate aniso malusu just one of their last 21 matches in La Liga na sa 21 matches womu anwini 18 and oma draw 2 oma lusu bakope enti Barca team na perform ye pa Pedri say womu share 2 goals etia womu which is bobo kweno and so UD Levante womu ebo 2 goals etia womu na sa 2 goals no mo boy ade ba ko ene say womu reactions na eka mu bi eno mutimi enya equalizer eboa emo mo final winner on 90+1 no say the second goal ne de no Pedri mistake Hansi Flick say sa 3-2 comeback omunya wabo nimrante abaso.
We showed that the team how Levante will play, so they defend really good and of course they have really fast players. For transition they make it was not easy to defend when you make mistakes. So this is at the end what we have to make better. but at the end also in the first half we try to score goals, create chances, and of course in the second half we changed a little bit, yeah, it works. Of course, it was the first goal we scored helps a lot. So we get the confidence in front of the box, but it was till the end. It was not easy to win 3 points here. No.
Ano ayen sama Hansi Flick wadi etutwa after the 3-2 victory munyane nano Saturday na Hansi Flick enwa boys no echo training grounds na omuwie no omo 2 days off ene womu nko training nyakopo nya adom ochina nso no womu nko training na mom Wednesday ena basa team no womu ebe return say Mark Bernal ababaka wo training yesi branch no echo no nko anka wa start AC akan ema basa bobo kono medical team na amane green light now so the ati anisi wonyanya match fitness womu airtrain say in the month of September somewhere 9th September and womu area de mu say Mark Bernal ebesia return to the pitch akwa ye adwuma na abrante ni din ane running so a player say no we consider so be stay with Barca bobo kono o GDS Barca for no ebetimi register no in a keeping and so no the ati anisi abrante no ne do no enche ombe confirm omo confirm ya no ramu e wo elche on loan unim se uramu ewo abrante ni din any Fermin Lopez wonu se na so ya yasi say this summer no likely say abrante no ebetimi every pass a different place Aston Villa team no the latest club womo submit 30 million euros offer for Marc Casado in this summer na unim se Barca family no so no a man womo ekobo friendly game and win a trophy against Club America and anopa ye di nyina enso emamu ewa Akwaaba 98.1 so enu game se so Emma the leading club Villarreal and winning 5-0 at Girona Real Oviedo etna fie Emma Real Madrid team no ekwa bomo ekamiensa omo Real Oviedo womo anti Kylian Mbappe ebo first goal it was assisted by Arda Güler and Abrante for Kylian Mbappe na SNC from ebo second goal and also was assisted by Vinicius Junior and Junior na and so about the third goal 90+3 na no assisted by Brahim Diaz na ye hu Abrante for Rodrigo so oye juma Emma Madrid bobo kono was started and Vinicius Junior ni position no and wakwabo ye nanso ye yidi free mu no Abrante de edi abufuo e wo bench ni so ene ni Jesia na ekura no watu edi agu no ensuo kura pa na ekura no de abofam otimu se no watenetene ne nsa na chasa Abrante bu afu yie pa nanso de atene se Franco Mastantuo no enya ne first start since what join Real Madrid bobo kono Kylian Mbappe anya chasa 2 goals in one game so far wanya 3 goals in the La Liga dudwana and so ebo Abrante na baso na Brahim Diaz eba ball chase Arda Güler mom ebo 75 minutes na 75 minutes no we create 8 different chances 1 assist and Abrante from Brahim Diaz ebo 28 minutes we create 2 chances 1 assist Vinicius Junior ebo 28 minutes we share 1 goal 1 assist na Vinicius Junior kofi so far who can Madrid bobo kodoma waye assist no kwa 10 and the diama Abrante fan Kylian Mbappe and Kylian Mbappe so no assist Vinicius Junior no 7 times in two timu say one combination no adwuma but so far Vinicius Junior assist and goal na wonya no aboa amasese Abrante no anya 183 goals contributions in the colors of Real Madrid now so enu ano man of the match ekoma Kylian Mbappe Vinicius Junior eshe goal no na urama Real Oviedo supporters no racist chanti no mo chanti bigunu so ene ebi mu kura poso munya no mbekunu ene nsem bebre na eme ebi mu kura to beach ball eba park na so se Abrante na emfa ne no ene ye Ballon d'Or a woje ye na ni na ehura no mo ehura Abrante na ebi mu kura po etoto bottles ebo Abrante na ema Vinicius Junior refi ni catch ne se won free the home supporters in area why na adwen se wo ka sam ade a kire refi no na so Kylian Mbappe stop Abrante na bra wode ne nsa atare na no na ye ka no ye nhyɛ no so no so Abrante fin Vinicius Junior no ni bufu se papa ye fin Xabi Alonso bench ni na wama na anya aware until say game no eba be start and wo say wonu Vinicius Junior no one start game to no so ni bufu ye nyem all we nchome na say we set a goal in mind winning all 3 games before the international week. Nacha said before say about international break, no, we must set here DB say we 3 matches a di o mani media. E was some winning na. Or say now at 2. So let's make it 3. Nacha say we must win 2 until I cut the last one. E was some money the 3rd one. Or see we are getting better and better. Our preseason only started a couple weeks ago. It will be a long season and we need to play consistently at high level in order to win. We are aimed to win a lot of titles this season. And no I am some all win chomene. What they do ni yoko said Dennis Bayo after the post no our Instagram and our cultural editor say ni pictures say last dance. Na Kofi Obi ka say last dancer. Na say as in the last match in football in any competition no Obi etro bibi sa. Na say in the last game Emma that particular club no enti amam fashion say already meaning say and where ya this summer transfer window in close no na brand Tiffany Dennis Bayo and so ramu a different club who ba be free bobo kwan and so Real Madrid na Franco Mastantueno our no and so enya the first start Emma Real Madrid bobo kono Xabi Alonso say Franco Mastantueno is our present and future. I like his energy. He also Abotre and a Ferran Torres Abotre Kofi Napoli also Abotre and a Ferran Torres Abotre Kofi Napoli for no asia komo
papa no ye bona na atene kasa me no ni nsem wode asi usi atena ye nkono ne nkyeremu no wonfa ne enhyase wo wiepe na ocean abam after ocean no ya ka be fisem ana nkomo bia keche ba mode atimi eda to aso na wate de eba uze good morning
Kofitaro
bibia boko okay de nyame ase ne mandi
yes ene nya asem
sa ne mandoso
birthday kese e wo hono ma enya asem so nim commander fire the wife
oh okay
e di ne birthday
oh okay
Good. Onie.
Oh, okay.
Commander eye adwuma wo Space FM sunyane na ne ho kani me sister is Arthur. Nti commander Arthur wife no ene na woda. Osege ne Madrid fan kese Timako Madrid ni die. In fact obi enu wo hye na ni beje se ye beye na fidi kese so. Nti me sister is Arthur from Ukunu ye colleague. In fact Ukunu so den hojo commander. Nyansen ketwa. Osi wish you happy birthdays from ko Enfaman.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Gayo.
Yeah, Kofi. Another colleague onunso sports analyst ewo Adia FM or Adia Radio ewo Domahin crew. Nana Kofi Asiedu Samuel. Dodo na friend Sammy Tuga. Enti ene Sammy Tuga birthday yan wishing happy birthday nyankopon ma ne kwatenten a ahodin ewo mu.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Well, Tuga sere bona kin yesra honde ne kwatenten e dia ma se onom na omobi na Uzen.
Kofitaro.
Yo ma yentewe mu da o
yenti. Kofi ene ye Monday. Na yaba ne de be chacha obi a wotie program bia ye live so Facebook Akwaaba radio brekum
yeah oba wonyina na obanya ya ahwe na wanya so no biso tie
Akwaaba radio brekum Kofi say dey am tie chacha man for na no unse me the paper bi by my list
okay
say check because you onkofo bi wo ho a
yeah
omo your man be say season na shase na ye pese ye ni je no omo ma ye ni nye nti on behalf of Football Investors Association of the whole world say Atletico Madrid ebetena fie after the first match na watimi ama Elche udi ka kolusu yo who shall first goal against Espanyol or tebe show 2-1 now say the Elche Kofita go uti fie wa she 1 ene na bo 1-1 ye dan ase anopay Bayer Leverkusen ene mi hu ka kire mo Erik ten Hag so afi na waba new team usu uti fie na one Hoffenheim na Hoffenheim in fact Alonso Hoffenheim intiman Canada ti no bi anim say unsu betimi ahye Erik ten Hag tena fie draw kra wantiman nya Bayer Leverkusen Hoffenheim she no 2-1 omonso ye do wase Borussia Dortmund obi ahu de Bayern ye e ka kire mo say Bayern bo no mo bo no se Dortmund intiman ma mo homene so pa ha mutimi challenge because say de o ma si ahye Leipzig 6-0 no ese mo mutimi hye say de be ya mo betimi a start e na mo press so because 2012 ni munji league da bia ye jeje mo so na Dortmund ko si agan omo ne St. Pauli omo kra na share first goal Dortmund ye pon ye 3-3 win crack Dortmund ti ban share St. Pauli AC Milan mo kra na na league na chase ti enim so mo be ma na check akra na investors o AC Milan de gidie nim nti gidie na nim no de se ye be ko kra ye na win or draw Kofi
ye
one why na gba Cremonese ana no ba wanti ma mo hwe we no AC Milan ti fie draw kra wanya Cremonese be she ni tu omo so ye do mase
ye cha man opi
Kofi investors nyina ase ano pe yenda Copenhagen fo ase no
koma ya de
Oni Copenhagen
dem
be da so ho na de Copenhagen de ye ni weekend we no so Copenhagen eh monso odense keke win uti fie
odense bike
nyere bike so
bike
wase Kofi Copenhagen ye na mase Glasgow Rangers what is Celtic ya mo de ke ya be mo Glasgow Rangers ye nim se Celtic sha na ma hye na Celtic di mu asem se bi nye dodge ba mo ho sa mo so sa na mo te sa mo ne se kema no ko se wan hwan
yes ye da mase
Manchester City
Akwaaba.
Nti eno me nka ho ba mi nua mu nti so at least Pep Guardiola team de enye do mo be go nti Man City over 0.5 that's omo she 1 goal kra mi nua mo Kofi omo tefie kudus mo she omo 2-0 Man City ye da mase eno Sunday na matches ne no so nti ye de men den ye de Man U shape e won say ye nim say full Man U team she do but as for 3 years we e be for Man U shape e bia
bia na adwan se braba
bia asesa Kofi Man U ti hot 1-1 Atalanta Bergamasca de omuni ebedi Atalanta Bergamasca so muni pizza o se pizza o muni pizza o se pizza o
pizza pound se pizza
se pizza o se pizza muni sanko fo ya fe no
oko se ongo ansa na betika
kufta ko na bi dira no ya be sire na Miriano, minimize for my office free. Because we to more obi a double chance. Nente plus why?
E no me aso.
O me aso double chance. Amo utivie. Come ta go.
Juma na
je say ye, be just sponsor na yanko ye. Therefore, they live on Facebook Akwaaba Radio Brekum. Let's start something. Onim say, me say o hwe one Laporta second coming. E wo Barcelona. I can boldly and confidently tell you, say, the most important signing and not the best signing so far under Laporta, and no but Hansi de Flick. Look, on the real difference as to why our Barcelona Kofi or me that much competitive.
Okay.
Yeah, about Barcelona no. Say your man. Course within the club with regards to signings, problems or move, even registration of players. Last season, they struggled to even register Dani Olmo. And say first 2 games. Subsequently, you better register on the second round. You a whole lot of issues. Okay, I say he was not too happy about that. For not to change this season. Only the best Samuel Rooney Badji. I'm going to register now. So it should tell you, sir, he's been confronted with a whole lot of issues, including signings. Was he capable better? But Barca financial situation, he has to make do with their Okuta CCA. Now, even with all those circumstances surrounding this very coach, he's still trying to make sure, say, Obe getting the best for this very Barcelona squad. Now, this game Amubo against UD Levante. Look, Levante the Barcelona games, they be a very interesting game. Yeah, we are Barcelona finding a way to win. There are times at Levante 2019, I remember Emmanuel Boateng hat-trick, you know, 5-4, no. Always entertaining football. Now, this very season, and they away, Barcelona were down by 2-0. Senabona can even Remoru. And then 2019 to Amaka to Morales, no, on the ball penalty in the Sanchez. Now, these 2 goals, and Abbas are considered in the first half. Now, in the second half, within 6 minutes, from Barcelona, first half, you're sharing 2-0 from 2 goals down away. Obete Kano ebe win it by 3-2. Again, Hansi Flick. Last season, ubeti mi akain the number of times Barcelona echo down. In fact, 1 goal dey bebre, but 2 goals don't want back. So Barca no Real Madrid. in the El Clasico.
Yeah.
Barcelona were down by 2 goals last game. No, on better winning 4-3. La
Yeah.
Liga might be 35. Now I'm on Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid show 2-0. On better Atletico 4-2 in the league. See, they quite even Champions League games beat Benfica at the point they were down by 3-1. I'm better on my winning 5-4, and it is all because of one factor: Hansi Flick. Now, unim dientia me hu ne so na the best signing under Laporta. Barca team na da no kura pa ne say me can same way last season. Na minim say dodo na ne ma anya adwe later no mo ne me be ya adwe. Barcelona home. Omo quality but omo ni depth. Say team ne ka so what depth players na wo bench ni options amo tene omo quality. First team ne ye pa. But all the time no Hansi Flick system then it becomes a problem. Because players now person rotate, you know. Kofi. The omube shemu ni ntimi my performance na first team ne man.
Oh, okay.
Last season it was exactly the same thing. Or started Lami Amadi and na knock bi no kwatena nchen. Kofi Osasuna no Osasuna Shebasa 4-2. Or ye rotation kakra bi as Tavigo Barca ntimi anche. Na so side that Sheba Barcelona 2-1. Last season no. Yes, Getafe game no the aggression e ba be pie. Okay, guys am match no.
Yes.
And Barca di ehu omo ball draw. But talk of those matches, Barcelona Kofi no omo ball. No more rotation in that they struggle. If you are this a second half no or day players not rest on Lewandowski la me yamamo ebe shishe team ansana results no team ya ten no. So and can who be na Barcelona for no. I person omo to the likes of Nico Williams no e the shit team no. But yen nyina him again the problems that surrounded the deal am not happen. Barcelona for fa baby come dey before kwa say Rashford cry ade see Nico Williams na right near ade. Yes start the season no Kofi DSC ni. Now Barcelona anopay wonim Mundo Deportivo newspaper na omo dey buy. Omo tworo animu say Hansi Flick revolutionize Barcelona team no.
Okay.
Wonim coach is there ase say season no. E wom say every single point and every single match is important. But there are certain games, particularly see season now, you cannot afford to lose. And some person prepare with team in the course of the season now. Don't be too much enthused with the first team, no, because some bought too many matches are. Every season, na first team na yemre. It will be substitutions. Ebinum be pra. Ne drew one sooner when nya results are. Hono Kofi. Every drop point is costly. The same Samly. Samly they say who lose soon tell me wait to make amends. But a do baby a G League, about Champions in knockout phase, other leagues competition finance now. Every single lose and every single defeat is extremely costly. So and no and Hansi Flick try second or you know. Now same you know the same. Game now okomo no. You say Barcelona even though originally Omo lose a lot of players. But or revolutionize Barcelona because quality no person or they add no way nya. It was started one Garcia. Of course, we turned the number as a new goalkeeper. And was started Kubasi Arahu as say Inigo Martinez Ekono. Omumi any options no. Now, Eric Garcia be boy in replace of Jules Koundé. Already Inigo Martinez continue Arahu Shaha. Eric Garcia 2. Now starting Alex Bardi in midfield instead of Frankie, Marc Casado ne Pedri ne pay. On my peda, but Pedri by the difference midfield. Now in attack, or the Rafinha be bought 10. Say the near few say Nico Ba, Rafinha be batten am say that be so be about left to Amanako here. Onyina wa. Now Rafinha be bought 10 and rush for the start here. Of course, Lewandowski want to know, but he feels that this season I say Ferran Torres in more game because Lewandowski the fitness issues any age. Now Lamine Yamal started. And you look at this Barcelona squad and you realize say yes, or shall say introduce certain players I'll tell you do a free bench ba Eric Garcia, Casado, and Rashford Abeka, Ferran Torres. Most of the times said the Ebeya Kofi or more minutes into a bedroom time one Barcelona here almost services. Nurse and the first team, the second team na strong. What is it? Because Barcelona got template of the lineup na yenim. Now Barcelona were down by 2 goals and he needed to change something in the second half. And also say, and no ye Eric Garcia no di Koundé back. Or she first team no. And no or ye Arahu no last season Obekaya he was one of the players on free bench but mun team compete. In fact, Inigo Martinez free no on ebe cost Barcelona Champions League. And no Christiansen and no Kubasi no back 3 because they form 2. And no add Lewandowski ne Ferran Torres. enti or the Gavi ebe can Pedri ho and Gavi Pedri in the midfield Kofi it showed Sampa Pedri ne Gavi no aside Pedri Frankie Dion no Pedri ne Gavi partnership on midfield no e fa proper e de say Casado and or the almo buy because in the ideal lineup no almo ye starter as a 10 and or the Rafinha ko ni position Lamine Yamal ko ni position and a Barcelona game necessary completely now you can feel the freedom Rashford the Ginamu no Kofi wajebo hu de way Rashford the nyina ta na chiu what I say but Kofi no crepa na say baby Rashford ball na ko formal duru no enye nwanwa so I'm say anhwa said your man told you how fell season this one about the Manchester United so bibia kire say afa you know na Barcelona feeling more freedom Pedri outstanding player classic player and so go no share no baby o shoot ball ni free and again within 6 minutes Barcelona from 2 goes down 2-2 yes Lamine Yamal and a ball na ma third goal here on goal. And I felt it very much for Levante fans because they felt say ball now more ball they at least don't deserve a point. But Barcelona game necessary because of what Hansi Flick did. So Adiaba Akwaaba de bona Barcelona Hansi Flick. So try BB now work in the course of the game. Ni in-game management inti otimi sesa nyoma kofi no attend results na Barcelona babeshe. And when Barcelona won, they felt it. Look at the celebrations and the reaction because baby and Nkesha as free no agenda boys actually what I say the controversies about the La Liga officiating near the end I think me the best church because adwuma no do so but so far Hansi Flick has shown something now from Barcelona yen Real Madrid Kofi enye chinye say Madrid is the biggest club we are say and being the preeminent club in this very planet Adia ba kwa ma Madrid ye unique ne say omu team no Kofi signify class and levels
okay
and they always show class no for everybody to see it is the club Real Madrid and its loyalty and I say its royalty no including even the fans I tell you Madrid is one team me who say perform me hate team no and your mum hate other teams because Madrid supporter could hate other team for what reason
yes
what I say when it comes to everything you cannot compare and the other teams they hate Madrid but Madrid players including their supporters hardly now or hate the team because when you are under them now class and now Madrid and Real Oviedo no over Kai Saturday no come on me udi about Real Oviedo say call relegation 24 years ago 2001
yeah
and in fact omunya problem to the level say call 4th division the 4th tier now started from 2001 2002 because of financial issues near there and in 2007 Kofi administration and they do call 4th tier back ebe started say shishe team no kakra ama nyoma yeye and then the new president who came to take over the helm of affairs to make sure say Kofi obesti nyoma no papa the club president for Real Oviedo now during that time now omuntimi players so certain players sued them
okay
aside say players need be sue Real Oviedo no Kofi in November t-shirts no Kofi na enko and Madrid felt the need and the Fiorentino press in 2012 said Real Oviedo is a club abo league for 38 years in fact before so we 2001 no Kofi no omo wo league for consistent about 18 years and they were club omo making them jam in the league until Madrid didn't me hwe emane nko from sa Madrid has always been like that they be omo na hwe teams no e La Liga them and then they decided through Fiorentino press say shares na Real Oviedo no e was so omo tobi and Madrid bought 130,000 euros.
Oh, okay.
Now 130,000 euros, no. Kofi, according to the club president, no, or say, and no ginger other people. I'm your say Madrid in Puerto be no more at their toy no donate at the city council. Because Madrid in Timmy when you share a row of you and the city council and a shares. And I'm called 4 years encourage me and tools. Say Kofi. Omubeba no more about the shares maybe. In fact, Santi Cazorla your player during the time and they obobio no in the second half.
Okay
2012 now a top professional auto shares maybe other dignities in fact Madrid toy anything go for be toy and mo raise sika no at the settle on death no now during the time omo president here owo sisi e friend Ayub no Kofi Oshebo bi say enei a Fiorentino Perez aturo Ayub aba beto shares no ama club na ngu no ono o she fans ne bo say omo be ball league no to the level say from 4th tier no omo be premier and ono any Fiorentino Perez better one press box no game back.
Wow.
Real Oviedo, Real Madrid. Inti anwa wa we born in the first half who say Ayub no president no on if Fiorentino Press it ho no so friend hero say when no on the video call na kire na so omo nim command Fiorentino Press actually because he made this vow and omo making sure the club na ngu no ono so aye adwuma so omo kai adwuma Santi Gasola aya ma omo and he's in the team. Now at the Real Madrid e kire ye no unim say time Real Madrid team bass and Eba. In fact, Real Oviedo fans, because of how much a chile. In fact, I'm called 4th tier. I'm the Real Madrid team C boy. During that time, because of Scano raising team, Madrid team C need first team Jesse. El Shen, Omoton is called Munyum Sade Bois Club.
Wow.
And to Omonim say Madrid a ye bia momo. Already existing. Now, and they Madrid team bass and Eba. And a Real Oviedo fans in the room. A ball monsem and my Madrid Timbers because of Munim, their Madrid I am. Interestingly, for a club I know what traffic for 24 years. Upon the first game were we, Kofi, upon the first game were we no. All the both fear after 24 years, no, it was against Real Madrid. And they Real Oviedo Stadium, and right before the game, Madrid they posted here 30,000 capacity seater, and it was filled to capacity. Then say with this very fascinating story, we had a Ghanaian in the midst. Now, Kwesi and the shed Jason on my 8. Now, game Nicholas, I was looking at something. Also, by fear now after I'm qualified to Premier, and he has some interviews with our radio station. I remember Baku was Sempa, and Ombuzan said, Sibo, now, one match bear pan when you was against Real Madrid, no Pembape Chana Baku. And the mobile game now, a drew by Bobby who saw him by particular as Jenna never boy. In fact, Uncle Shego, or the Bobby Bopo, and I felt that hey, Kasibo the boy you too more. On Poyan or fast and Mbappe just in my bookie, and on Quajim Mbappe Jesse. So, Rafi Kwesi Siwa, I'm not a very or J Pate Jesse now, or bet you a good night. And and I feel so happy for Sibo. Say this season, and dreams baby ever true. May I show say national team, no matter international breaking day. Sibo Jina no say so. Then so I felt so good for Kwesi Sibo. I think Madrid did. They say Real Oviedo banner on my first game Omo Lusu Villarreal, second game Omo Lusu Real Madrid. I think Omo team didn't that bad. They are kind of one bet me out to stay in the league. Kakrebi in the Premier League. Okay. Pep Guardiola and Yehunu. And I say, even though never, but popularizing goalkeepers or more possible. Super keepers. Because he feels say goalkeepers need to be passable. They be a born Kofi build up from the first phase. They be our one advantage, which is your goalkeeper. And two year build up and Sadian watch very well with Ederson. Ederson better than Man City, no. We understand. Say, influencing a lot of things. Man, they keep a bit of to be. They keep an ultimate in 9 passable, and they are transcending beyond the English Premier League. Almost every European team. Ababa Drew Ghana, Hamo, we create top player, keep to be passing. Pep Guardiola popularizing. Now, all of a sudden, Pep Guardiola go through revolution. The results now they are understandable. You know why? Because every single team say first era never we now call revolution out of form. Na 1999 for Fisen Kagadola and Jetim no and to because standard now I set a man on and yefe so better from one son wababe sorry. You get it? Now in the revolution, was this a goalkeeper? Wakofa James Trafford Now Trafford now Obayan. Pep Guardiola was desperately in need of a goalkeeper because and yes Ederson Anderson passable no. But if you say this in intimate bone, in some way you weak. And with that, no, I said James Trafford never go post him. Now James Trafford aba. Kofi. James Trafford better go post him more. Sir, Old Trafford ready and you. Mistakes in against Tottenham Hotspur. Look, my problem I'm in with Guardiola with regards to James Trafford, they say born or die and the pan or the chere they are next year no on yadi and say Ederson. Again, internet say Ederson at na bench. Okay. 2. The problems that Man City are facing, Pep Guardiola best send the approach building from the back, and now said yeah, because with that, in terms of the build-up, Ederson is top of the world. Her mistakes now, and I'm James Trafford so by first, born on the chair, and my men children. Tottenham, 8 Team Man City yet yes. But Tottenham game under Thomas Frank, is simple, or more press or high up the pitch. And to make sure say, all the times a Man City jebo no more year build up. And me sure say Tottenham no more reading say James Trafford no onim build up here, the passes in ye of the championship never. And the all the possible passing options in the so full center backs no baby no debiano Abrante and the other papi master and the Richarlison na press wo and no started Betanke any Palia and no say Betanke any Palia no Kofi omum press ne double pivot no Nico Gonzalez on the boy back when started here wo mfimfin ho now or pressing omum mienu no afei Man City struggle to do the build up from deep and if your first goal no quite fast so by the other chair look goalkeeper never passable fair not so Trafford ni. On say Nico Gonzalez na yes sinti ko na e ba beje ball no. Na Papi Matasa marking Nico Gonzalez. Keeper on the right hand. Richarlison have broken that passing lane to one center back, which is I think Ruben Diaz. Now on the left there was another option, but it was extremely difficult. Again, Brennan Johnson air press Abrante and the other Mamouche. And now Ryan Shanky now on no free attack ever deep no so. Kofi Palia edinechi. Enti obi afa 1-1 to the level say baby obebo ball na to biano Kofi space in ho. Now Ederson with this ball you expect him to go long. Because in this modern Premier League era there is no play on him long ball no ball except Ederson. Or body ya assist man she goes. Kitike no is a 1v1 no. Obeje Haaland e decide ho odre. No abo long ball na Haaland na je no ayede no abo. In fact under intense pressure Ederson timi maneuver the way ball quality pass na Man City they call. E one na James Trafford ball no e the chair. Ko for ball na the chair ya e na Tottenham Hotspur e the chair sa go no. Afa there Kofi referee cry na je no ko penalty or the red card go ball no or be crash Kudus outside the box no. Kofi e bonensa and he was the last man. Maybe the referee was say abonensa baby and inside the national position because so you goalkeeper now ba outside a player it's a ball inside you better say no so the natural position no a last man osade ni ko to dwe wo no afa kwa no two ball na Kofi na fa ni tiri so bibia kire say nyenwan say enne Donnarumma deal no and as a news na ba bonte den say Man City didn't agree personally because I didn't Man City it showed clearly
Mati
Arsenal had a very good
yeah that's it Brenaso
Mati 1 minute and then Monday at least may interview Kofi
1 minute no yes one okay
Arsenal had a very very good day because before the start of the game and when we introduce the signing of Eze now you can see from the face of Eze say he feels so happy so about Arsenal as a player who feel a boyhood club not just that in fact Eze any Arsenal position of I feel he will be a perfect fit for the left now in the game after Arsenal announced Eze in fact I felt it very well me and I'm waiting because I am right former Arsenal player legend not TV so now during the time now Eze almost presenting you can see from the face of I am right he was so happy again Arsenal released the unveiling video no I am right in Eze in the video no
wow
so you understand from that point now Arsenal co game in front of the fans announcing new boy in Eze who has dreamed to play for the Arsenal team no almost share 5 against Leeds. Now, and you 5 keke. Another clean sheet. So far, Arsenal about 2 games, 2 clean sheets. I just want to defenders and they are no higher than now, Gyökeres. And now for chastising in the first game, no. Arsenal decided to give him the supply. And Arteta says, Abrante, if you give him the space and then the Obona, the go no share no. Washe was sporting. Just a one here no. And Gyökeres scored 2 goals. Yes, it was a problem seeing Odegaard and Saka injured. But after the game, reports indicate he said yes serious, so they will be back. That should tell you this very game, Max Dorman, I can know 15 years. Or Bebusa have a creative penalty for Arsenal. And it looks as if every single start of games that Arsenal introducing for the first team here, if you on your penalty. Now was Sheba or creative penalty against Newcastle to a length or the near Juma. Now there was another one. And now so Osabenya Bakuma Gyökeres Eboshe. So I think Arsenal felt first so good. Investors and the Liverpool
Newcastle United.
It's a game never so. I'm for the Isaac more first half man Newcastle almost second half.
There be some into
That's just by the way. Now, the person investors in when you record now for us. In the last 17 Premier League games between Liverpool and Newcastle. Liverpool are winning saying
15.
Newcastle are winning saying
1 win be.
And I say I draw
2.
So in the last 15 Premier League games, Liverpool how many wins?
15.
And a 2 higher draw. Me say when it comes to the Premier League, Liverpool inside also.
Sir.
And at least there's one thing for sure. Say we don't expect Liverpool to lose.
Okay.
Me Elanga na misuro no because Isaac can be a but Elanga. Regardless, I think Liverpool will not lose this game because every match is coming back. So based on that, it should guide you away double chance there.
Yeah.
I say
Yada sipa ano aye Hussein ana atene ocean rem na fawde ma na yenko anim na eno chine wia na nkomo bia ka chire bia bomode timi e dia ma ha aye Akwaaba radio 98.1 ne aye Monday aye Akwaaba Sports Arena ana nanopi yede ma shishisha oso tibi Hussein ana atene kasa mana ni nsem no wode ni tiremu SCIC yakofa ocean no edi abrel na oso atede eba eno nya asem kitokra sha no so no nduba ye peje mu e de free to media ne so na nkomo bia ka chire bia no ya bomode etimi e dia Mount Ocean International yanko na no meka chiro se ya ye ne quick ba no abetena se no atwe ahanti yanko anim se bibia boko iyo yenti webre na ye di adwuma nti
onso ho ye
boko
edan mi ase
yanko anim mudaho pa mudaho
Kofi anchi atiefo
obi aje so
ene anopei ye hia the course over the weekend ni nyina na ye de nsa no ba begu form e de amamo no now first of all mami sha se free Spanish La Liga no mu na me hwe de eto fam over the weekend Real Oviedo etifie ma Real Madrid e be shen 3-0 now we saw Real Madrid team a performance no mu dey na against Real Oviedo no na improve performance
than first game
against Osasuna and I have very positive news for team of Real Madrid now Kofi before the game team news e beto abonten no raise a lot of concerns once am be catch ro atama na me preview match no be catch ro ha say Franco Mastantuono de meeting say coach na ka chance so be na start game no
yeah
but player na Mastantuono be replace ni de na enya hu ye in the starting 11 we saw Franco Mastantuono say for the first time or starting game for team FN Real Madrid
okay
now Xabi Alonso oya de bia me pese me twe tie for adwinti so na me very happy for him.
Okay.
And I will encourage Alonso say obeto aso ayesa de na. You know say because we are very bold and ruthless in decision making. Only say bedi nkomo ha ka kiro say Alonso e ba Real Madrid no. And there ba ko mi suma no a obenya no esese wonya no correct. Pass or person also see dia and courage. Any the ability to take bold decisions. Oh yeah, Kofi in the lineup. Vinicius Junior started game no.
Yeah,
Obenchino. Danny Carvajal started ahead of Abrante and Arnold in the first game. Arnold and started here. Then Antonio Rudiger also started ahead of Eder Militao in the first game. No, Lady Hansen and Eder Militao. And these are changes. Alonso Fuso also yeah. So far as this game here concerned, and Kofi in the game we saw Madrid team so Omunia balance. Without the ball, with the ball, who choose a team no more balance of the ball. How are no more shape, they are very compact. How na Madrid for the defending, the ability to win second balls, be well organized on the field of play. And he clearly tells us Alonso changes no you know, a pay off at the man. Now, Real Madrid any breakthrough in the 37th minute. I personally feel about the near far. Strong challenge and a strong tackle na chi o many they call them donkers so na dey na far but referee bu na ni dey Eddie so now the man is very positive now Kofi this is the challenge wow Facebook the man is very positive na say it seems that 2 games so far Madrid abo in the La Liga no Alonso anya the perfect midfield partnership
Okay.
Say about Chouameni any Federico Valverde no de other Gule a partner omo. So what mean is other Gule ever serve as the middle third conductor. Into one no any better link up duties, whereby Chouameni ever focus on defensive stability, obe shield and obe protected defense, Then a branch of Federico Valverde bebo as the boss to boss because of the energy on the field of play or the team and the balance or the team is still out the Madrid midfield one.
Okay.
And they say Chouameni ni Valverde win the boss no tackles ni and there. Then they will give the pass to a branch FNO at the Gule. And because of also the creativity, the vision, the quality, the passing ability,
8.1.
the tailor-measured passes no to me born into no. Yeah, and the passes they dangerous. It is a rate of being out to so. Immediately say Real Madrid for winning tackle in the middle of the park and almost winning a ball. No, Chouameni winning pass and a ball no be do a branch FNO at the Gule. Coffee with an incisive pass, where you tailor-measured through ball.
Okay.
You can say tailor-measured through ball. A ball a pass or be trauma striker be to say the tape measure na to home. And I kill Mbappe see Kofi Mbappe ye ready ye. Kofi the ability as a striker to interpret spaces Mbappe no be otaji ni tishe go on you good in the air. But Kofi say when the ball is at his feet or you dangerous.
Okay.
Kofi we on make sure say about finding the way in between the two center backs. Because himself player now born now by Bedino Hono or that ability no bet about that perfect true pass in the manner. And or J born or be again be how or 10 J born no they bring defenders in any so. And he made no mistake and I brought him and kill and Mbappe and they ran my for a diagram air kind. Now for the first time since 2015-16, and I'm married about first 2 La Liga games on multiple clean sheet.
Was it for the first time 10 years in it?
Madrid 2 games La Liga for the first time since 2015-16, and I'm about first 2 La Liga games on Moon conceded goal.
Oh, okay.
Until Alonso gradually, Juma all year. Anyhow, what to buy a Jiban Real Madrid the Chilo. Me, I was very impressed and now. We are Madrid game no number special on backline Rudiger and Abrante defending also no. With time. I'm a defensive partnership na be here Juma. And Avara Carrera so by an obobo pan. But I strongly believe say I'm not on me to Danny Cavaha.
Aden.
E so twen kakra.
One train kakra.
On to me no. Because Danny Cavaha a complete right back. Only defend o ye serious. Or kwa any mun so bet ma provide attacking impetus amount. But I know no on to me defending yes sir. Or you okra very great quality on the ball. And the media coffee, regardless of the fast, then you can't find any anymore. 33 years. I'm not over train kakra. So commander starting place and you injured party. Coffee a bad thing. Because then you can also born when you did but I know it. Now, is it coffee? Mbappe about 2 goals. And he say the last 7 La Liga games from last season ending, Eddie Messi the beginning of this season. Was just say ni no go.
Last
7 La Liga games all the way last season the Messi be ran new season no ni making sure so be go.
Wow.
And when you a very fine start, say 2 games 3 goals. Kofi I believe say Kylian Mbappe will score more than 50 goals this season. Say injuries are mahana.
Sir.
Yes, say in the Real Madrid team in all competitions was 47 goals. The highest for any debutant in the history of Spanish football. So be making the debut season in Spanish league. Our best goes to Dodono. Mbappe near our record, and he has picked up from where he left everything last season. Into a chess Branton in whom powers a say so or you watch 2 goals more than any other player in the top 5 European leagues since last season. EDBC in year. This season he will be a very, very important player for Team FN Real Madrid. Now Vinicius came off the bench to provide an assist and also registered his name on the score sheet or go. Now for the first time, Kofi, I saw high level of maturity in Abrante FN Vinicius Jr.
I don't
don't know.
Okay.
But Kofi, the truth is that he's one player. They be young. They can't say one say off the field and on the field. The super be or done a dinia day nyana emwa. But you see here, Kofi, he was not happy. Say coach, at the net bench. And the reason is a coach in an uniform and also Mana Maria. Regardless of the fans say a free bench by in we saw the impact. Obama is the 3rd minute.
Yeah.
Kofi Obama will provide assist at the 3rd minute. At my brand, yes, assist at the 3rd minute. And was she go 90 plus 3. Now, say between only Kylian and Mbappe, or no Vinicius Junior up on man assist in quantum.
Okay.
Say final touch na efiri ono wa kwa Mbappe de ball na to at
98.1.
enti I say ankrofo mi nkoma na omo this high omo nkan ni ade no I say no for the first time no we saw something positive say na unity ni understanding bi our omo ntem on the field of play so obere assist no di man Mbappe na rate mo be yan to so a kofi na nko bet mo shoot ball no Vinicius spank minim no nko bet tres we be na ade ase we because baby I know you say na go bet much but what is that so the ball man Mbappe and what the ball man Mbappe that is what Real Madrid fans want to see. They want to see I mean on several occasions they want to see more often of this say understand and be there be momentum. So what do mean is Kofi one goal one assist from Vinicius Junior no 121 goals. And was 80 assists. And in the Real Madrid team, Vinicius Junior has 200 were provided 201 goal contributions. 201 goal contributions. And I brand 10 day. Am I around? Kofi a good performance for Madrid. A very positive. Omo improve here upon performance in our first game. Omo the MRN. Until Yamo Alonso Abaso say obetumi agada momentum and the consistency. Now, elsewhere, Barcelona came from 2 goals down to beat Team FN Levante by 3 goals to 2. Now, it was a very difficult first half for Barcelona. From tactical point of view, very difficult first half for Team FN Barcelona. It is a very first half results now. Referee Alejandro Hernandez wa be the first half be wie no na Barcelona da form e kan mienu now Richmond yenya maki tuwa bi tactical board no so now Hansi Flick a certain tactical mistakes bi knowing very well say Levante for no omo ba game they cannot come toe to toe against the FC Barcelona and they will defend they will surround possession to Team FC Barcelona and now more possession in Barcelona. They were so compact with each other. Players in no more go each other. Until Levante in the first half no more shape 5-4-1. 5-4-1 shape. Until omo nyina akwa pack omo akwa go each other. Now go lines no. Omo nyina akwa go each other block the central channels. Now things from more numbers in the at the back line. Until the air thing.
So the ball bit
yes. Team FC Barcelona to penetrate, to have that killer pass. Now, this is another instance. Kofi where Omunyina nko go achiro. Omunyina akwa go achiro. And man, Pedri boss are short no. Now, the tactical mistake coach ni ye eni is a rich benya. The tactical mistake coach ni ye eni. Now, Omama Casado. Abrantia Feno, Gavi, any Pedri always no almost shifted. Echo boa Barcelona full bass no. Talking of Abrante FN Bade and Garcia. Eric Garcia. Inti Abasa na unlock ama spaces bebre ababeto central channels and am midfield. Inti na mati me friend Levante for no anya dominance bi any power be in the middle of the park. Inti if that happens Abasa ama spaces ebeto zone 14 ho.
Okay.
Inti so omuye cross no ba beto zone 14 and a boss na no a because of spaces bebre Barcelona central defenders na ni minti no now here dey for them to defend inti na so a ema Barcelona for to me consider our first 2 goals no.
Okay.
Now you see Kofi coach oni ma adwuma bia no ni in-game management is solid any how ote the dynamism of game how game ne cost so I know. And so yeah, this is what I was talking about. And in here, nti omu nyina ba say On Baba go full bass.
Yes.
A bass spaces na kwa top midfield ho. You get a point. Now, coach ni here nsesan and a second half omu make you say Kofi on beba game stronger. You see, I want to discuss Barcelona mentality under Hansi Flick. Nanke him say, eba comeback sir. Na Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson and at the end of the year. And as I say, oh, come back and say they're Real Madrid. But a day, Kofi, in European football, they come back and say Barcelona. So you almost see a kind. No, more that from 1 goal, 2 goals, sir. We am point, yeah, man, no, tell me now there. Man, just slowly head and say, why we need game now. And I'll prove why. Last season, can you count how many times Barcelona for 8 minutes fan all the odds almost free a goal or 2 goals down every we need game against even Real Madrid, not against smaller teams. So no one can say, oh, Levante there over teaching 3-2 anyway against Madrid, Barcelona yebi against Atletico Madrid. Looking at how compact Diego Simeone ni team here, Barcelona came from 2 goals down by winning here. Now, since Hansi Flick took over, Kofi, over the weekend, the 5th time Barcelona came from 2 goals down to win a game. I see him play num. Say Barcelona every 2 goals down ever win the game, you know. Now no the etoswa in play num. Now they have won 50% of games, sir. Trailing by 2 goals down. Until clearly, I trust Hansi Flick had a strong mentality. Be and Ababeshe boys in the moon. They know. Says a referee point, yeah, there is 2 hope for Team FN FC Barcelona. Say, obey Jumano. Now, their initiative come back near Brand TFN Pedri. Now, when the long range strike in the baby, and with that powerful drive, that tender ball to now Pedri, it me a bob on the two at Naman already. Now, you see, it is hard to say I don't respect the man Brand, only one about too much. Pedri Nankasano. On starting as an attacking midfielder or no 10 obo. But Hansi Flick buy no or not go deep in the midfield. How we control game in tight spaces or be pressing one pressing and wedding. So no opportunity no on side forward that. Coffee ne attacking output so your idea was through ye. And to on the boss I on the 2 man. But so now for your confidence on bet me at Cano. Then Ferran Torres a completely come back, you know. After cross every Lamine Yaman side ho and a branch no and so Edibon there he's one guy I could be respecting because obeying. But anytime be Lewandowski be player and as a coach in the Ferran Torres opportunity no or just a very important player. And with your coach in a country and say nya do obama den akọ because on money team here den very very thick. Now I will come and discuss the penalty controversy. But Lamine Yaman, he is a talent to be a also a ye. Me now meaning said this season number 10 the man maybe anka pressure kakra ba no so. Early days yet today, but performance na branch and the man on consistent basis na no edene. And Osia Kanya as a pressure be na so on ni tipen for nkwankwa bi na e ball. Onya 103 touches, 1 assist, created 2 chances. Oye 8 successful dribbles in the first game against Mallorca. Wouldn't say Kofi Lamine Yamal 6 successful dribbles. And I over the weekend against Levante, 8 successful dribbles. So far in 2 games all La Liga no, while 14 successful dribbles. And clearly, and then in world football, player be no a bank train or bet my train Lamine Yamal. I tell you, a bank train, and you see the dribbles are very productive. On your more Jeremy Dokuno be 2 minutes na here now so there very productive dribbles and a branch and a last season the top 5 European leagues on the year most dribbles 222. This season you about 2 games while 14 successful dribbles. Just a branch and about dribbles par there. He's the best in the game as we speak. Now to the penalty controversy. Unse La Liga de Kofi we match be a referee one semba. Unse bona Levante for the share second goal no. Bono bo abranti efe no bad insa. Enti match review panel no mo ko frɛ referee no Matula Hall retire referee no e ma no be chirichiri. And o chere so ni die nti Alejandro Hernandez eje penalty ni chere say last season in the Clasico go fi here Ferran Torres de na obo abrante fe no Tchouameni nsa referee na nje enti meaning why away oje goal no oje penalty because na bad day no ode ne nsa na isia na ne nsa no pato no no na ne nsa the natural position and a referee after review ni na full so still no but na the penalty go fi not all the time. And I'll bet about beautiful and champagne football results. Sometimes you might win and win in an ugly manner. At the end of the day, results are not the most important thing. And Barcelona showed a mentality of true and true champions. Now you go Premier League no more. Early kickoff, me catch on has a coffee. Same me brain. I early kickoff.
1 FM.
Now, Tottenham space a real Jumano in the first half. Enei sa who can coaches a omo etiti Pep Guardiola pa Thomas Frank aba ka ho bi Kofi Waba be the third coach in the history of football what the two teams akom Pep Guardiola ni home akosha twice before Thomas Frank na Antonio Conte and Jose Mourinho. Jose at the Madrid, any Man United. Thomas Frank at the Brentford, any Tottenham, and Antonio Conte. And so at Chelsea and Tottenham space. Ako Pep Guardiola and home, Akwa and Hueduma. Until Thomas Frank actually and said he has discovered the right antidote to play and get better results against coach and Pep Guardiola. Now, as a rate moment tactics in the answer. Kofi Thomas Frank Guardiola Hueduma. And he was so bold. Oko man-to-man pressing. There be a Man City player, this is what I was talking about to Richmond. Typical man-to-man pressing. Until Obia Kofi, Man City players, no, Mama Baku Kranya and Crantianry. Obia Kwako Gino Bianso, Romelo, Amma Kerling Haaland tight. Van der Ven Bob. Bentancur Brant Fernandes. Jed Spence Rico Lewis. Papi Metasa Gonzalez. Richardson Diaz and a Kudus Aki. Until no any lead to Sir Tottenham for second goal. No. After the City for years or more build up from a Chirono. And a Tottenham for a pressy or muye in their own half. As City for me Anya build up and a body de Echo Tottenham. Now, Kofi, me catch on and say Tottenham Spurs any Man City fixtures, recently, are very, very tricky. Very, very tricky. And it's 1 year careful. And here I'll go be do it me ko ha, it me na baby di ha. And then Tottenham Spurs and you call Liverpool record no say in Pep Guardiola and managerial career will manage close to 1,000 games, The fact of the matter is Tottenham Spurs any Liverpool na share Guardiola and do 10. Before game, na Tottenham share Guardiola 9. In history, Liverpool share 10, Tottenham 10. Manchester United share Guardiola 9. Chelsea defeated Guardiola 8. Real Madrid 8. Arsenal 7. Dortmund 4. And Leicester City 4. And these are collection of teams almost share Guardiola. A very difficult test, very, very crucial test. And you know, you go for your motor number so.
Okay.
They did it very, very well. My idea. Kakrabi finally on Manchester United. You see, Kofi, say we are Ruben Amorim. Now, what about 29 Premier League games? Not 29 Premier League games now, I'm born. Or points in a lower than the number of games now about in the Premier League. It tells you say, you need to take a second look into job now. And from Mecatron now say United ain't me and we need game against Fulham. Pressure will begin to mount on Ruben Amorim. And right media no so man for trade and say baby. Now one poster me who here Mr. Kran say. Ya any pa Brian or Shalom you could say. India near wire who so you Portuguese. Who's Amonis who say India was a very nice guy.
Yeah.
And India for my body said, or see India, or a Portuguese. On the more serious note, Kofi, Ruben Amorim, he has the personality. He has the courage to manage a team like Manchester United. But tactically, yes. You see, he's becoming too stubborn, too recalcitrant. In the sense, yes, Kofi, me catro na say, Ebreninti, me summarize, me catro na say, why you too tactical? And coach obey too tactical, no? As I say, we coach our team, no one was almost winning ways to so team na ye. And so far, coach is a Hansi Flicker. O T Frankas, a arrogance, and what the neighbor a 2. Ah, the neighbor says, nearly because the team now you to a certain level, the more peak level was wrong.
You
and they would they are branching from Bruno Fernandes, Ebo, and Fini, central midfield. So Bruno Fernandes, bas central midfielder, obey mistakes prone. Won't mean the best out of him. Abrante even Amad Diallo, I am one of the dangerous wingers. But then who you soon as a defender, who you soon as a right fullback, and who not the best out of him. And to also do players will be a natural position, send everyone better system, Nasi Atias ye. But then
Obone
they know the Mason Mount above force 9.
Manchester praise.
You get a point here, Basa Kofi.
Yeah.
Now, question tactics are too complicated, a bit confusing for the players to understand.
You
and function well within your system.
Yeah, see.
And Kofi clearly, Amorim has to improve. Sometimes we are there. I understand. Say Kofi do baby we be people make markets as well, but eventually na ye amount. But they do baby now we are there be an far. You need to find a way to trick or tactics and change something. Sometimes Kofi change. Yeah,
that's it.
And clearly. So all the three back now bonny a year and far.
Yes, that's the same.
You can change the system so that your players and make more function.
Yeah, that's it, Papa. Is the more thing at the moment. Lucie, but almost about drone, no more drone, dear. As a dear, or Lucian. What's a good morning to you? Oh, what's a congratulations to Madrid for winning yesterday's game? Was a Kylian Mbappe will win the La Liga Golden Boots this season. Greeting to you, Kofi Tago, and your Manchester City team. Was a Kofi was this season too. You will not win anything. Yeah, that's it. We and I Akroya and message or the other. Was Manchester United the weakest team in the EPL? Yeah, that's it. Naya Akroya. Was the Gaka shouldn't organize such tournaments in the country again? Was Hasselhoff got 7 points plus 3 goals, but you are telling us that head to head. We and I Akroya and message beyond the bar. So Anabaji Slim watching live. I was watching live. Special greeting to all Chelsea fans. So the badge said Bibia Boko original and to Babaran Salon. I know Ranabata Kisiwa Yencha and it's team Nina. Was say we are getting better match after match. Still Hala Madrid watching live from Green Gate Hotel from Kinshasa in the messenger. What the Abba and Anopi and no Yen Twas and Queen. It was a good one at Tagom. Was it trust me? Was in no ways. And this word can describe how good you guys are. Okay, you. Was it God bless you for your good work. I'm listening to you live at Achimatama 7 inside Janet Cook Corner Enterprise. Okay, you. Was it please my greeting to Hussein Adams. We don't see on the message whatever. Was it Barcelona? Was it we are coming back to win all our matches? The greeting goes to my pastor Daniel Boaten at what blessing. Was it Breast Saint Chapel? Okay, you. We was say and greeting to all Barcelona fans. Yeah, that's it. Was it good morning, Tago? Was I'm watching you live from Jene. Was it greeting to Jaffa United for signing a prayer in the coast team. Maxwell from coast team from Dortmund. Okay, you. Was a nice move and more update on FC Barcelona. Keep the fire burning and a greeting to Daria Boys inside. Jene from Ohini Jan Maxwell the messenger what the abandonum. What's it good morning? Akwaaba Sports. So say I am Mary Gossip. Watching you live from Libya. What's you guys are doing the great job here that say. I say please send my increase into my mom Ofuriwa Anan from Wemfi Edasi pass out the message in the What's watching the show live from Brekum Kutu number 1. Barcelona is still the best team. Listen to my mom Amabadu de Yamsala Ajay Okada brother Maklili and all Kutu number 1 community from Great Mugabe. The messenger or the Eba. What's Akwaaba Sports the best? Watch your live or our E3 with Torino away from Brante Pablo Escobar. The messenger whatever. What's a friend Timothy from Petenta? What's a watch your live inside Accra College? Okay, you. Greetings to all Madrid fans. Say victory yesterday. Yeah, that's the password the message never. So Anna Bioni Hine was watching live from Israel. And what just Hala Madrid. You yeah, that's Bioni said Bibiabo Codium. Was a good morning Kofi. Was a live from coming down. So was a greeting to everyone. Keep the fire burning. Remember to greet my lovely mom. I'll give you. Marceli or no someone message what the what's watching you live from Kintapobuni East was a greeting to all Barcelona fans. Vesca Bassa, okay, yeah, that's the Moses is my name. You, yeah, that's a pass the message in about Moses. Was listening to you live at Achimatama 7.
No.
That's the OMG. Was you guys are more than a good. Keep the fire burning. Hits, my regards to Hussein Adams from Don Sipo, the message being on the air by now was a good morning. Watch your live from Lejokuku. Okay, you yeah that's the one day one better na adwene or bear politics or was a good morning. I am Osibo. Watching live from airport station. Sun City. Sunyana no was keep the fire burning. Yeah that's it. So be aboko there. That no so the message in there. But was say listen to you live from Kintapo. In fact, Hussein was say is so fantastic. Wow, good analysis. By our standard from Abrante I friend step down the messenger or the abandon. Was it Kofi why Barcelona or saying Kofi why is Barcelona are not using their new jersey? Okay, my wicket you be na I have sign you be identity so much. Was say I'm watching you live from Landy Watford, Arsenal, all the way. Yeah, that's the family and messenger or the abandon messages in a dozen, but the fancy na yem and twice you are the cano. Ye be Eddie Fro at the amount na also na a fee seminum. You better just see Eddie free Gaka top 4 and now and a tournament in we are 2 matches of course. First game no never be any goal stars. I'm gonna plan the heart of land. The permission. Eko ye 1-1 penalties no kwe 5-4. Eko de ma be any goal stars. We no na omanya 7 points. Sasa na hands for ganyu no. Omo chikumasi asante kotoko. Abom kanimi na. Omo ntimi anti. We no kotoko 3 matches of boy. Our Gaka top for no. Enya de isi otiminya 1 point. Dinya lose and isi etimi ako ediama omo. Eno etimi gyina so ama isi we no never be any goal stars. Omo ana isi Gaka top for no. Omo timi ajesi omo na so amino kasi Omaji Ghana League Asaji Gaka Tofo no Nyame Adoma Sunday omone kotoko ososa de pem so e dance park anom aye super cup yi se betima koso e babiani na ya hwe sample season no ye betimi e de bia no na so no so sample abraye se ye bo matches ni nyina ewie ye no Hasa folk afam no coach ogina finfin no aye coach Masi Didu na mane we ene nkoma ode tuja abran no a obomodi a etimi eche kotoko e bone kane mie na krobia e ka no omantimi anti coach Masi Didu na mane head coach Edima Accra House of Folk na nkoma isi whatever na before that we the young coach Prince ya Osu ono assistant coach na ko asante kotoko 3 matches on boy na wie ye no omantimi anim kunim no we ene nkoma coach na de tuja.
I think it's rather unfortunate. We came here, to win it, but way down the line, this is where we have ended up. But I think the boys, they did what they can do. We need more to do with them to get them back on track again.
It is a preseason, of course, but anytime the two players meet, we always expect a win or something for your fans. But at the end of the day, this is what you came out for once again. Do you think that tactically things didn't go the way you have plotted it to be?
Exactly that. Things didn't go the way we wanted it because we came in our first game, we lost. Second game, we lost as well. And Kotoko would not take that. And then we came in the third game and we've lost as well. So we need to do a lot with them. As we said, how we played made us and maybe lost the game. But, we're going to come back to make sure we get the boys on track again.
You have CAF matches ahead of you in Africa. And, of course, you also have the 2025-26 season ahead of you. And playing all these pre-season to help you fine-tune your squad. At the end of the day, you couldn't make what you had to make out of this tournament.
It's not just about the tournament itself, but it's exactly what we are doing to get the boys ready for the African Cup and the league as well. So all these one stages. Look, it's a wake-up call for us. Maybe we're winning all through and we thought that's all it is. But now I think this is a wake-up call for us to fight back and then get back on track and make sure we get on a winning streak again.
A consolation word for your team.
They should take heart. We're coming back strongly for them again.
You we and then some coach ya Prince Owusu ono assistant coach Edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko order tuja nano echi channel so coach Masi Didu Dramani wana no a oche krobia bone kan me no ntimi ante ewie no we ene nkoma coach Didi Dramani editudwa.
We respect opponents' strengths and we play to our strength, and then we plan around that. There was a lot of work on Saturday just to do walkthroughs in terms of how we will deal with their long ball situations, and then anticipating for second balls, and then trying to put pressing on their centre backs so that they can make mistakes.
Are you impressed with the style of play your lads gave out today?
I think there's still a lot to improve, and we want to improve on the basic aspects where players can live up to the necessary expectations of energy, effort, and performance. And I think that these are the things that we'll continue to emphasize on. Once we are able to emphasize on the basics and the players are able to improve on the basic aspects of the game, then you can say that the game definitely will develop.
We and Sama coach Masi Didi Dramani order to na Eric Bakwin. Now a pan member GH1 was say Ebraso Kotoko prayers and some Bokotoko Sisiano, and some Hutima is some mobile. Now go Jinama Masayro Nebo, let us send for Bakotu.
They don't look okay for me. And defenders are afraid to take responsibility. The ball that fell at their back, he should have even done something to the ball before even getting to Kamara. You see, but it caught them what? So, it's hard time Kotoko players should know the team that they are playing, and especially the velocity of this kind of magnitude of these games. You don't have any excuse. But per what they are playing, they can't even initiate 5 passes. 5 passes, they can't. So what are you in there? Look at the composure of the Accra Suffolk attacking line. You can see that they are playing to a certain part of the coach. Scientifically, tactically, everything is working for Suffolk. We should have even considered more.
We and then Sama Bakwin, Edia Tujana pay Yadibi Emma Akwaaba Radio 98.1. Coach Johnson Smith, Western coach the managing service, the former player, Sasana former coach the Makotoko. One also Konya ko Yesa Kinsi, Bia Brand and Nakotoko, and he has the Pims, we and St. John for any Dinkomono. We and then Sama Okafa 2 clubs.
Performance, on the gradually, what started, na performance was low, but on the gradually playing match after match, they were improving, especially Hearts team. When they started, or type be a or copy, they didn't want part in the obo, but in that day, last match, we there, we process, yes, Hearts will improve.
Nanochi Mbuzane say Kotoko. Top 4 one winning match back Ukraine for Africa. Now share team are you ready for Africa there? Johnson Smith.
Tamasu, Tamasu there, so I radio there, and some wish one well there, Pokwa, Mutubai, Bibi Papama, what's Ghana in him. But apart from that, me feed the Yankasa coaches, Biba approach you, anything double approaching there, you are mobile Africa, Coach Smith, I walk Africa, I'll cover 5 times and 8 times since I did see you home on your one. You post views and also me bibia different. Neither advice me to win cap no Zabakan. Aza me won Kotoko and there game Obueno Aza out to see me there or there Kotoko will lose match. Top 4 will win match kumpo. Why the more what boys no no yeah coach bia na there what on na say eh ababo no from Akwaaba eh dam now trainer na atwom na ade no cycling number 1 there be cycle Kotoko dem no obon wonya botel na mo confidence no because team okita no ye team kakrabo but waka eku no team no ne obi a obedire nyim waka mo wa hye honzen onyo na kasa ye the players na ya hadin say there ham hon there umre training na fi anwo temuka because of one yade but ni nyan there anwo ba kasa ebutu one day mpo no be training na obakasa asakon apa mobia na akuma no ahu atono am we hu there team no robo no onye team kakraba no we hu hawa e there ba cycle because team o get no onye team kakraba on America no onye there wo mo boys no wo hu there Kotoko na wo bo no oye iku oye team kese a wo bo nti oye hoho na wa ba team no mu nti e there e cycle up Kotoko dem no wo bo no ama boys no we team wo mind there okay ya chase wonya botama coaches no on psych boys
we and in Sama Johnson Smith order to ya energy has team no Mbujan na has team so no sena usi hu na bra omoche former club Kotoko bomb kan mi no omantimi antina no ana Johnson Smith anyway etudwa.
Heart of Hope, they were fantastic because they are coming up match after match. When they started, they were coming up match after match. But the last match was fantastic.
We and Sama ewura Johnson Smith ada tuja na enu aye wie game no na has technical team no omonti omo ase we say there be has na anje omo say there be Gold Stars omo say there be masa omo basa omo si omo John Ansa wono aye ga ka chairman and one central for din komo na mbuza ne say na is it top for one na je no so Gold Stars omo use head to head and they say Gold Stars etimi daje.
So we are using head-to-head. Gold Star have won. House of Folk is the second team.
How do you feel about this whole tournament at the end of the day?
Well, I think that we went through very big challenges, but then fortunately for us, we are through. And I'm happy with the crowd that we have experienced here. This tells me that going into the coming league, we're going to get a very good matches to be watched. The crowds will support the teams. You know, they are all GACA members, and I hope that they support them very well.
Yo, we ene ensema ora John Ansa ono eye gaka chairman eda to jante no a baby any Gold Stars for ene see omatimi age top 4 no edesi omna so ye wie bibia no say ena table no ekowie ye Gold Stars enya 7 points plus 1 Stars has to sumi 7 plus 3 ana fi kwano hat of letter so makwa komiensa omanya 4 points omanya gubia Kumasi Asante Kotoko etoso 9 ayi so omanya babia goals no makwa komiensa ene ka isi ekọ matrema eno enya asam kitokra na shana so nyame ya Abdoma Sunday 3 p.m. o down ekopiem o dance park we a champion of champions ayi simple for edepem so doji FA Cup no ana fe doji Ghana Premier League no ana me kopem so Kotoko any baby any Gold Stars and for HS nyame ya Abdoma Sunday ana sakensi no wo mo enyi infro we ani de froba ye den wonsam edema eno ana transfer window no ye close nyame ya Abdoma registration so for HS 31st of this month 11:59 p.m. ana no so eba na wieye na wonsam pa is season nyame ya Abdoma September 12 no bibia be go through ne abomodia etimi a start e wo man ma branch Solomon Agbashi eno House of Folk etimi assign no ayi so ma register no ayi say one so ayi goalkeeper edema Accra House of Folk ahun komo na pi ya di ema na sana so say ye nua na so mpa invitational cup no eno aso omo ewieye na omo wie bibia wie Bechem United 3 matches on boy nyina no omo we ne nyina omo nya 9 points na esi omo de etop ye sa so na kare etoso mienum we need 2 matches na olusu baako 6 points na nya Brekum Chelsea etoso miensa o draw baako na we ne baako na olusu baako nya 4 points and esi otoso makwa miensa ana fi 9 no yana Apostles ono so nya 4 points o home ana afi so Doma Diana Stars etoso enum ono nya 3 points na fi so mana for Mighty Royals etoso nsia ayi se ono so nya 1 point e don nsam no ye di ema ena anopi e wa Akwaaba radio 98.1 ise oso tibi shishisha no enya sam kitokra yemfa nsam ni nsi na yenkwa bedwafo na omonkwa chechero madwene na yewia de aka no so yetimi aba kwa me mama starting from ho na ba no onya enkasa na yewia na Akwaaba bedwafo na aka no se bibia boko
Kofi nyame adom
okay yo ma yenti we
Kofi
ye
gaka tofo eno agaka tofo eba so en Kofi se ewie tofo eno ana first controversy di kan ba the obeje trophy between House of Folk and baby any Gold Stars.
Yeah.
And go for me say discuss at the backstage say. And Ragaka for the release bi buy. Omo the rules the game no buy. Go fi da bia afem ma hu de nti a ye congress a. Ye ntimi nko kahwe ho no. O se kotoko
ngwa no we na ndi action.
Na has share baby ani.
O se kotoko ngwa no we na ndi action.
Na has share baby ani.
Yeah. There be has ni baby any but.
Na call penalty. Baby any win ye.
Na was o win 2 matches.
Na baby any so share kotoko mewa. Na baby any pando so call
draw
na so call penalty.
Yeah, na baby any win on penalty.
Na baby anti ye ka no win. 3 matches. Me bo baby any only 3 matches.
Yeah, penalty. Only penalty.
Only penalty only 3 matches. Me wa 3 matches no how many points?
Is it or 7?
Would let's assume say 3 Obo penalty 9 points. Has we need how many matches?
Has we need 2 matches no draw back.
Do the 3 plus we need 2 3 saying
6.
And then a 6 doors to change 9. And then a 6 doors to change 9.
Penalty is who lose so better more point.
And make would me my fun say would you win here 3.
Oh okay.
Let's yensan ma back to Mrano Mudibo tournament no. Baby any ebo against Kotoko share no nya 3 points. And obe share has on penalties no nya 2 saying 5. And share
Pando
Heart of Lions. No say nya 2 saying
7.
Only 7 points. House of Folk should be nya 7 points. 7 points ni nyina yes we are 7 points no first thing e be you head to head. Head to head baby any has one win here.
Baby any.
Na baby any share. You automatically assume the head to head no head then.
Obi tu.
If we assume we can 10 1 fa.
Okay.
Dina is a document na the man clubs go fi omo ankan.
Okay.
Di go fi we na problem a yeko congress a face no. Yeko congress a because clubs look at documents na bi wo ha the best and the man no go fi on kan onim ne wo mo okọ. Die bi na nra go fi asi wo ha no. Ka we say nka we entwe ho man so. Because for all angles a baby ani biti house of folk. Of league na e bon head to head. The league na e head to head. This year what tournament go fi minimum NTS go fi ade we ba
98.1
no e wie tournament no kotoko coach Abdul Karim Zito go fi na nko say time ne kura nye tinka to for no mo go fi Abdul Karim Zito onfa ga campaign for ni nyina nko golden tulip na ko fi omo obia lunch 1000
ade
omo ye ni patanya ko fi omo obia ho ka 1000 Ghana cedis why na ko fi on kwa asoro no ko mox Friday on ko de nyame ase
tizenti
se ga ka to for no ko fi abo kuma sa sante kotoko papa ko fi this top for the way si abo kotoko ni ba bia ni Gold Stars no ko fi haso for gradation no muni competition bi abo apart from league no be kotoko ni ba bia ni Gold Stars ko fi e se kotoko for sanko da ga ka for ase se ga ka for abo de top for ya bo mo se sa ko fi team we na nkomode kwara no ko fi nka 5-0 I'm telling you me see ko fi with this kotoko team na nkomode kwara no ko fi ko be she no home na way Kofi na who say me one person me say kotoko a good recruitment pa but Kofi with this performance on the mind no Kofi some about top 4 no and omode ye nchenche matches na kotoko a shed was kotoko a she we no omode wura Africa ma Kofi nko hwe disaster Kofi kotoko team na djuma ho pa yes Kofi kotoko team no djuma team no Kofi anwa so nya da je hwe kotoko game na coach Abdul Karim Zito Kofi e so start with the defense no
yeah o ma ja tum say o ma djuma penalty
so ni say kotoko abo be 4 games as 5 games team Waka Africa committee penalty be 3
yes
a committee penalty is 3 obo akọ Kaizer Chiefs committee penalty President Cup committee penalty now no only be committee penalty so team a obekọ Africa wa bo be 5 matches wa committee 3 penalties it tells you so say do corner of Africa wa ufi be mo committee be 4 ho ni kotoko adwuma ye ewo ni defense setup no Kofi no amhwe kotoko Emmanuel Antwi Kofi was like Kofi Emmanuel Antwi bon obo pa be Kofi the ball ni productive
and it say Abdul Karim die no
the ball ni productive or number 10 but Kofi share how many times your team create chance the man kotoko strikers no me ti game no dey na person me share that angle no kotoko team na from defense midfield Adabo oni ball ni ball be Kofi Adabo ball na obosisi an Kofi embo kotoko team no the way say o schedule kotoko problem o munya nyina your midfield na kotoko midfield na the problem for Kumasa Sante kotoko Kofi midfielders ntimi angina go ball na midfield na Kofi defenders dey be make say defense dey on betumi bia bet say midfielders ntokuro betom kakra bia Kofi expose defenders and then nra ye hu ye no eti coach Abdul Karim Zito now Emmanuel Antwi Kofi omune ne nkasa the ball no should be productive Kwampoku Kofi Kwampoku should start from the bench yes Kofi we are kotoko supporter pa we are kotoko supporter now not heard the performance of Kwampoku Kofi should start from the bench or lose the form
so one so now can submit for this and me and create chances
and I'm make sure say Kofi so as midfielders chances in the man and Kwampoku enye nura game nko you started top 4
yes
the performance of Kwampoku dey make Kumasa Sante kotoko Kofi on any day minimum NTS obebo Abetamu on the wings NTS obo Abetamu on the wings Abetamu a obo no typical na o ye effective chance say o dey because of Kwampoku this say Kofi o team Kwampoku Saka Dauda no bia should start from the bench
okay
kotoko team no say kotoko pese o hihye team ye pa Kofi Kwampoku ni Saka Dauda should start from the bench Donzi no Kofi kotoko fo nya gidi o sa striker no Donzi no mo ni Abetamu Kofi omumba because don't guy na or so strength so the free wings here then eba me ma kwa Abetamu Kofi onyina ni normal position no normal ball no go be kwadu no ni kwense Karim Zito gigi play bia so bi mu wa wontimi mo ball Kofi e so tena nchen wow you hwan ntimi bobo na say kotoko ye ma trenchen nkofu hwe no omo defense setup na make na now kotoko ni midfield at play ni team num and no has player no free
Abdul Karim
kai and no o kire o ma kotoko midfield team say yes ade na house e lack na kotoko e show mo da bia na esa type of midfielder no e bi na has folk e lack no because you do na justice play Jimmy for the ball no I share the kotoko defense no ten bia sana justice play here na house of folk any some midfielders ni bi o team no and then no as sign na house of folk kai go fi akola ni 2 games wa ma house of folk team ni gidie so betimi I rely on him go fi
yes
he ba bi o gina on say ball short and no akola ni kire say wa ba obe adwuma de ama house of folk and no and one reason ti anra kotoko lose the sa game enra
okay
and kotoko ni play any team every player o mu team so kofi kotoko sometimes signings na emunyi emotions in film
okay
kotoko nyi emotions in film signings no na kofi emotions ni do so sa o ye signings we kwa na okokora kofi okokora na afo kotoko abo top 4 not a single game and kuma say asante kotoko kofi otimi we ni ye and wo dwene wa you ask yourself say e dey na e koso kotoko team no it tells you say coach Abdul Karim Zito kofi kotoko players ni bad but o adwuma ye wo mu team no
okay
so coach Abdul Karim Zito kofi me na enke free o chene ko o ma kotoko players ni some rest yes
oh yes that's a brilliant
o ma kotoko players ni some rest o ma kotoko players no be 3 days go nim Sunday o se akobo against
Go Stars
yes an ko shena e be Sunday crisis as team num yes go nim Go Stars e se akobo on favorite grounds when you neutral grounds o se akobo baby ani yes an ko sheno amani the crisis as e be team am ya Sunday pressure about 2 players ni so o Go Stars bo na aka na otwe mi na be start league no pressure be kokotoko so sa kopem ze o be league no go fi start league na the first game and ko ya the second game and say go fi no prepare for Africa it was a pressure na be start amount from Sunday e dia kokotoko players ni so sa from Sunday na kopem ze kotoko be ko so go fi me on edge here coach Abdul Karim Zito say the players it's time say they will lose form ya kufi on man international yes they will go kwampo kufi on any day kotoko supporters me kan say yes start top 4 no the effectiveness of kwampo omore okọ no abasa kufi omore ndi kotoko kufi adwuma o team no kotoko point forwards da bia kufi omfa koda and kufi yentimi nka abra ya mo coach leader money abaso at least yemu bi na Hasbrook signings now we had problems with it tell me start justify no and me be can say house of folk Akwaaba justify them one e be kan has in quality and then has start some top quality what is the difference has started some top premier players and near say them we because has bro justify omunya justify ni ma teams in kitfa no and justify no na akese no omu no nto akese no from team in kitfa no and go be gradually no who has folk team na who massive changes aduku striker no go fi we share Kamara 2 times we share 3
yes
we share 2 times last season na we born 3 a very good striker technically when we quite fast so fast the career for saying muntem e dey born better na it no so who massive improvement e wo team me go fi me wie no breakum Chelsea na no yakobo against Sumpa Invitational tournament go fi me ka say yenso was there be enfama sompafo
yeah my ade
yes and o hwe ball na yakobo eni nyina na I expose teams bebre ona me ka say was there be to enfama mo da be yenya can you today so no kotoko tia di ka kese pa movie yenya na teams ni ba ko so on fast da ma mu yaduana kufi me personally I have problem with the Aduana Stars. Kofi, uhwe na no matured players na Aduana kuta e park ni so a. And ko me dey so call man for. And Kofi uhwe Aduana project no mo ye na. Kofi next season Aduana be see good project ni nyina asia to new players. Because we Bechem United, we young apostles na we breaking just players na. Kofi who say tournament na ebo ni Aduana na kuta matured players be Aduana na ebre. And we share nkola football no play ko vi nkola na dey on midfield ye fa akokra on midfield ontimi ntumrika na bia na dia na ye sign so akofa Abdulaziz at this stage ko vi so important tournament ko vi aboa and memorial man so abaso he's on form Abdurrahman from Inshatreman to become Chelsea. Massive difference. Kofi for the first time in Edwin Asamoah Kufuor. For the first time. Kufuor Bobe 5 matches. Kofi for the first time. Positional become Chelsea. Asamoah Kufuor was centre back. Kufuor was my man of the match.
Okay. Matemi Dasi. Uze.
Kofi Tago.
Ma Edziwe.
Okay. The issues with why Nigeria League, why Nigeria say,
No.
Instead of Obiang, it tells you a typical Ghana football no more, dear, a war money. So, if that competition now, more born, I'm running across mankind. And at this moment, I am a cry, yeah. Seriously, because things that we do here are very funny. You are playing a competition that you want to win. Now, one time, Rana say, I better hook up fast away. And now, doing some share, just a way. Sometimes, someone who say, it guides you in your preparation. Say, oh, call World Cup, oh, call certain tournament, oh, but you know, calculate because when say rules of the competition, nature say be a goal, so only so many goals. Say a head to a double, say a penalty now this year, but so. A supporters and a argument, and come any problem. Because yes, man, say Adiano was trumpeted by a lot of the supporters, and the reason why I mean the problem with the supporters, they say the documents and the rules they did game, no, almost adding my teams.
Yes,
and then John Ansabe Tumbi the Gaka chairman say, Ampa penalties square coin so kaya after drum ball penalties, no, and my media a baby say, hey, now where they antinom so almost the media and say, oh mama, and make I say it was wrong, there's some media na man, say yeah. Obia be privy to say a call a draw ye penalties. What I say? And the war be winning penalties, no. When we win the game because you get 2 points, and then the only penalty, oh yeah, winning so and you have 1 point. Now, you know, said a chile munano. Go Stars, every 1 game. And now we need 2 on penalties. Into 7 points. House of Oak we need 2. And we lose 1 on penalties. Into Onusunya, we lose 1 point because 2 wins, which is 7. Yeah, Cabo Muno. Not just only 7 points. Into Abasa said a head to head or play or no. Mummy and Mushia, no. A sense. Only 2 points through Hounya 1. And this okay, Mrana automatically unim to bro so head to head. Now got the penalties now no more than more border more jubilate on the other. What must I say? Yes. It is a typical Ghana Premier League class in Isubai. League na yebe bonam rano krom. Me say there are a lot of time. Me personally, same to me see Ghana in our league. No money the ebe na just a me anam chidim. Okay, I'm ready. That is what I'm free league ni mo. Yeah. Almost say I'm go fan. Ko jo home ready be have a try there. You better think. I'm kind of simple. You better think 4.3. Nam say. Why am I charge am as possible? Go fit that go. Ya be kan mrai de minnu amunya nkotie won krane ade ma enti so amunyini amunyini asem na di be esa na minnu amutie o amutie wa ha na oka be nyini o because de bi omuhia wo fufuo eti be do babu na de ya plan say mi mo obi adin o na okra ko ekra no ha na oka ye enti say yeah, come on, but gradually it is coming because there are a lot of people like Kofi. So munye ti ase no Akwaaba. No. Aja zero. So wo kwa na ka boa. Ya kan de no because onim say ba no Kofi endi troda. Ya kwa yanim. Now a typical Ghana Premier League class from Subai. Ye league. Na team na ewe. Team na ewe no. Whether say dey no here mra no kwa won kan. Nti enye wanwa. And this attitude, no, it is because unim abroche no. Say nipa na ye class no ha no. Eso 2. And come majority of them no position pa ye kit for ne mazos. Because we put right people at the right position. Unim say ye won crofo a aside legal team no. Team be employ crofo mo na calculate the number of matches I only team this season. Points awanya. But aha, it me wouldn't say about Ghana Premier League. The number of cars I will be at the end and say CMS about. It means skip it team not the number. Now I skip it FA. Say player every year when 4 yellow cards is 5 yellow cards not suspended. Team no ref you because first of all Nibi were used to. Now I can skip it FA now. No so I can punishing team no for use on goal. Or no so cry well. It's the end them. Because young kind your problem no say you answer san I just say you serious young ko yanim Kofi Tago Kotokwabo 3 matches Gaka top 4 amabo mo de anya 0 points Now, I'm consider how many goals in total.
Come consider 5 years.
Now say, I'm one shego.
Almost a one go.
Almost a one. But be I'm consider 2
yes. Yes. Almost consider.
Yeah. And the be I'm consider 2 goals. Okay.
Lions did any wine. And then he goes.
So they scored 5 goals and they conceded 1. So in total, almost -4. Okay. Next guy cut off for
98.1.
Now, Akwaaba. Because what you are trying to tell me is in the Gaka top 4, Kotoko, any Lions, any has ni go stars 4 teams in the boy, will be a share Kotoko. Now, Omon saying you because any go stars, SI will match
Sunday.
You said your GFA Cup, which is Kotoko, and your G League, go stars. There's a Ghana Super Cup. Your friend is a champion of champions. Champion of champions. Number of Bini. Champion of Tetebrofu. Champion of champions.
Champion. You.
Mudia. Mumpendi Papa be to say the
young
My musicians are not rhyming.
You.
Go with that. Mo, Moon for Brandon. Say champion of champions. Govi.
Yeah.
Now, we will discuss that. Me sure say for now no. Because of game now, I'm about so far in the preseason and the boom for them we can to. You say man for craft friend or say Krum David Moyes. That's a West Ham coach. I'm what. Says the other carry to the Abano or say Krum David Moyes say. But no problem. Say kutu. Bam. Now, Kobe, meaning say, guys, it to bet to San your man.
Natasa.
Hey, guys, it to your Tasa. To have 3 1 Mammy, yes, boss, what it? Oh, actually, I said, oh, I can't see Atasa.
You do.
Okay. Kobe, the Kotoka, say, I know you're there. Kobe, I go through a day. What do you mean, Miss Post? Now, meaning so basically a lot going to the Ghost Stars game. Ghost Stars sunshine and they are. Na chese Kofi GD na agi say on one ko proof here wrong e wo Africa no hwade me ne be kwen ya adwen 100% say players ni hu so omo bokotoko na problems ni mistakes bi wo ho a players na ni kwai so omo ye at that level sambo na ne Abdulkarim Zakaria Fuseni and a ball 4 and 5 now the problem I me was here in say who's an back pass make us be in a Asuma back pass na am saying so. Eze ye yansu. Zakia ba, bekum Chelsea go, bekum Chelsea come. Now Zakia be shit. Look, ball way and the man has conceded first goal. Conceded first goal. Now open say who be a problem no what. Look. Oh, boy ne dey say there Parku. George Parku. Ono no general referee ne nche no. Before say Abdulkarim on the ball for defense and the bedu Abdulkarim the ball the most incisive part na boy na the ball
and no has first goal 15 touches
ball no Kofi ball for defense the bedu Abdulkarim ho ball the bedu Abdulkarim ho no na ball no your friend George Parko no ho na be say has coaching in terms of tactics we sua there and already book ko na tactics tactics hwa there no ne Zach energy na ho so what it means ne say somebody then and I na maseke no good ono ayire goal scorer no duku no and then Zach and George Parko no ejira ho Zach and ebo the main center back now who stay and na sa duku no arania to center enti anya advisable say you as the center back no Zach no ubedi nachi because Zach did not here. Said you we are we no. Obeden, obefa no ho akwakohye. Enti eze Zach jai no said e be ya because ordinary hwe no ne maka no no. And na 1v1 no so the man circle no no. Only the oshe go no. Duku no nenam. Now time one Abdulkarim ebe release pass no. Baby ani bia du bokotoko. Player na mark no we jai hwe ball. Mama next picture no. Ko bia we jai player no follow ball. Enti onu mom hwe ball no. Player na dey wa fan who intelligently oko because pass na ba duku no hono na nka at least sa player na mark na sa player ni nya option no ball ne two enti Zach etene ye no because we na beat the mark oko da and no the ball no for keeper na ham go and you own say na Zach Buafu after the Sago no na the ball no complaining I don't know Jano because I kotoko level Zach experience to that level when him at this moment stage yes sir and the menene ya again corner no purely tactics cross na e buy no kotoko defenders nim say ball na twam and then because obezo say purely tactics na say player no head the ball no Ali Mohammed why head so head ya show or ya na so or head the ball na pie ama ni nipa ka ball na to at the time na kotoko for defenders ni nyina wa adwi bi say oh ball no dey atwam no dey it tells you say omo problem here poor under minute 5 wa awareness wa me ya show 1-0 this time corner and the omo amutwa bet ya heart share kotoko both halves first half win second half win there's a real now in the course of the game me say bibia chere say tactically has to folk coach and the did Dramani or outshining Karim Zito again the difference in goalkeeping so was clear Tama has keeper no watch ball no then settle no deliver passes na Kamara unim say Kamara the ball chase o momo nsi na chiche no crepa na Kamara ni mistakes ni do so kotoko level na aba from na Kamara ne height ne de nkeye ba no crepa na say Kamara onya de o no grade ye one o mistakes ni do so anamunim Kamara mistakes do so papa no the beach obo pass enko oto ento ball enso ochi no nti the whole truth is that kotoko adwuma ye no crepa no kotoko no omu adwuma ye so far top 4 no de the makers why enjoy competition ne pa go stars and so far season ni ko ye imagine say some your friend is saying coach no Frimpong so Kofi so otimi waje gaka top 4 waje
Ghana Premier League
or just for capable waje treble domestic treble bi o waje anye proper treble but 3 trophies and it will be good for gold stars and it looks as if that so we almost team now a very formidable and appreciate this system net tactics and we the squad now or they corner energy wom what I say
you know something you say baby any be Africa match bi o consider go match bi any consider go and very bad
bad but you say in a way no the entire preparation tournaments no o negative etimi or positive ne say nyoma we expose you problem
yes
now what of it enti kotoko mu nyina no in as much as results na nkoyin I expose you of course house of na nye do meto ha kotoko a share ne sa ti na mine bi beso but I think it helps Zito in terms of politics and working environment in Ibi you know Kofi it was a very good tournament. I think that at least last match no mo share and you nipa ba kakra that was quite okay so with the guy cut off for at least say o match rest o me iro mo ho abo so o mo koso abo a subsequent season no ma be ko is it Chelsea 1 win 1 draw 1 lose and you some post bibi on Facebook say technical team no
yes obe the wusu na fi Kofi wusu
o ma be join
and adabo a friends keeper
nti so
no
okay
Oforenki
omo ma be technical nti o dey yambo rose say one na technical team member coach here
yes
assistant here
Emmanuel Kunma
goalkeeper trainer
keeper trainer Robert Debu
okay on na hey Debu mediama na hin
yes
Debu wa stars league
so ta ko mediama so
Robert Debu into adamfo and then
Kofi Owusu
ya dey
oba be ka technical team no na
mo nya position ba Kofi
na
oba be strikers ni go share and oba be so be dey
on the ka technical team
on so be ka keke on so chira me fedes no ball na team no
strikers so be
okay Kofi
Mate
we cap for the meantime
that's it you Osi
Kofi
mind you
Mama shas free sumpa invitational tournament no na one team after tournament no ba na we obi discussing the Diana Stars for obvious reasons transfer window ibie Kofi o me one team back wo Ghana ha o ma very busy in the transfer window pa
o ma top 17
yes o ma to pa but almost signings no as a transfer window dey get it to a close no signings be omo ye and dey many nje ho
transfer window number
there be almost registration about 31st
because omo ka so mo extend
okay
we bet man register number
anti Kofi for example the signing of Nuruddin Aziz Born with your you can't take anything away from him. Only born.
Instead of born to Mkofani.
But the truth is that coffee, the fitness level, no, you're questionable.
Say more physical to number 8 man. The blue
coffee, I see no one the last time I was over ball.
Who prior,
I'm passing a better and I ask for a manako. But only born about pound, no dear, only boy, born one casa, but the fitness, no, you doubt.
Okay.
You get a point. In team media, I sign in the money in your now on a Diana performance now, more than a dino. I was Nano.
Akwaaba,
I have big reality check for them, especially Coach Chioba Aristika. Who's Aristika on the first stint with the club, no? Even though one G League. But if you brand of football, na dia na ebo how one was team at wa. And my coach now, obviously, CD na adwuma na anya dia ama no. And you see, Abubakar mobile the late and what the G League. Second time for Diana Stars. But then they arrested a second coming in Simpson Crawford were down to Kakra. Last season, even though you're not your Moshas here, but a buy and a performance now convincing, sir. This time around, what's the coach in go Jayadumano or Cody Chrome?
Yeah, so Sunny to be Oman top press and manner
Obejai, and on Panacho and a papa through Romania Sambai. On the bush and this time on any money eating Naba. I bet not the much as our bird, our best settle
or multibata.
Yes, it is well no ma Adriana Stars. Hope no more our ristic a time or bar first, no. I say about beam. But the AC Sunain and the Chia,
so they say preseason.
Oh, I understand, say, mean to me, Dinason Jagino. So on Yardia no Bayadi. But you see, so you're good preseason now, and more supporters new hope. I feel so a sign uplifting players no confidence when the proper season starts. You get a point. And you go back to coffee, who ball against Bechem, Brekun Chelsea, one of 4 mighty Royals. The only game Adriana won.
Against 1 of 4.
1 of 4. Teenage still now no problems now they were team time season and air course last season no Bibia and change.
Okay.
But send the medical kind in your track a crown for man. Says one who say a Jumano or your room and sounds or the means and can. So also where Juma pa I don't start say about Bona. Coffee agency nim.
Okay.
Teamwork in you Bona no Mubobi into a problem and can say coaching. Problem na nkasa no typical coaching. Now on House of Folk ne kotoko. So na we say ni tire mu no. Tactically Didi Dramani actually say or one of the best brains in our game. I tell you. The experience na wanya mo na ne okwa ne nine major no ko yi Kofi Blasters or be deputy coach ni amo what let's say Kofi will sua de na dwene mu do from tactical point of view as far as the game of football is concerned. Tactics no the way Karizito no. Tactics. Because after game no, utie the post match interview he even explained how or the way kotoko. And ra chere say kotoko for no long balls. And it's sad, I'm on stopping long balls. No, I'm on pressing kotoko center bars. Good. I'm paying the strategy, the tactical plan or the code game, a payoff. Until a chess coach tactically not you mudo and or justify gradually why has to folk decided to say, I'm barely waiting for Tarano Mama, we have a head coach for the club. For the first time in so many games, we're breaking the dominance now Kotokonya over Hearts of Folk.
Yeah.
So our last 5 meetings before this game now. And I'm right, many perfect must your child catui. Or this I did the money I'm here was a Tara no a farmer. No, so you have a threat. You get a point. So in your history, Ube share club like Kotoko, Kotoko, your bitterest rivals. Kotoko besha watu aso num die. Na chance Kofi se munya kwanya bie mbeshia. You have nothing to give us than to take revenge.
Okay.
And Didi Dramani did exactly that. Now on Kotoko team no, any of center backs no. Kofi I strongly believe say about personnel Kotoko the problem with Chile central defenders. About personnel Kotoko ni issue. now omo problem ni Kotoko lack proper DM and a proper holding midfielder. And you see, answer the defense be able to perform to the optimum best. They need protection.
Yeah.
They need shield. They need balance. Until I say football, baby, who engine department who ask who weaker who nya results midfield.
Yeah.
In this case, Kofi in team Manuel Duman one year no player be am now replacing Okotoko in free hole. He was so workaholic. Justice Blay experience and not the back on board. Any Justice Blay on board man that warrior character na kita no the protect Kotoko defense no. Okoye no obi am replacing no. Ampa Adabo ni good. Now Kofi you can't compare Adabo to Blay ni in team. Adabo no prefer no aba I bet take it tank kakra bi ansana while reaching the peak level of the team. Indeed, I strongly believe, sir, Kodoko defense and lack protection.
Okay.
That is why defense a lot of mistakes. No, about personal problem. No, Kodoko team no baby. If you are rich, in quality, or Samba, or Blow, or Branty friend Zakaria, Ababeka. Clearly, I tell you are sorted.
Okay.
But why am I so understanding?
And yes,
you see, your opposition is baby on her. Yeah, the understanding able. Central defense. Say 4 no qua. Only say 5 for no Akwaaba no. Say an central midfield. Say 6 need decide so best say forward that. I say 8 need gina ho. I say I wins. Say wing and one track back and one right back and another left back na. You be overload you know. Near the horn shell. You get a point so understand no na ira no Kotoko ekire wontia defenders a lot of mistakes no.
Yeah, that's it. 0242020208 that's on 0207573003 0207573003 na 0242020208 Senavasco, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Yes, am I in you?
Kofi Adam was not my pa mobile. Hey, Kofi, you best say Kotoko for. Na mini ni pa ni yen Ghana for. And yes, be a me, I need to say, Ben Gogu Benima say, oh, Africa, Mra. What we know, road you me do, Bako, tobacco, Hebano. Okay, bring him near my
good morning.
Oh,
yes, sir, when you
Tago, Mayalaka can't be
you do, oh, Yamin, and sorry, I did. Once I had you.
But we are righteous. I don't know if go for several coffee and what another do in Kutia more than I'm talking about.
Brucia.
But we can't Canada that what I say. Because when a cat of Kotoko, President of the Mototago and Federal Yetimo. Now, what you think? Who got to press the Bakuma 11 to 12 for saying, what left from Motago has for your bottom to your home and I'm back on the one. I had another house for the team share Kotoko. This is the coach that can practice now. You are like a little coach at Calivito. Yeah, I have to come this day.
Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Udin, you never be free.
Pache wedi amesema mbio mo kacha Kotoko say omoja yine kono mo mra metna se na
you
bye bye.
Yes sir, yeah that's it. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes sir.
Mr. Claude is Sokata.
Mr. Claude is you.
That's it. That's all person be say kana say Kotoko player go freaking things about say ya o se dedo. No piana.
Baba ya oh right.
Now I'm not going to be using it. And then I say, let me do some of your friends on the corner. I look at the coach, you know. I'm saying, no, I'm no more, but I say on fire. So, mobile say, see you, and honest out to our door.
Okay.
I'm not sure the deal between the women to give them an opposition. Please, you are going to be a much bigger the amount.
You.
I am to come upon another joke to play as a high deal. And that's yes, in the Nadia.
Yes, sir. That's Mr. Kennedy. Good morning. Yes, sir. Boko asama yinti o.
Yɛkyerɛ wo ne Hussein ɛna Captain Carmine na ɛkyerɛfo nyinaa.
Yeah, that's it. You are that's it. Good morning. Khalid, good morning. Okay, one and to make. Good morning. Khalid.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, sir. It was into you. It was you. Yeah, it's on you.
Na mi mama baso na mi kira mo o fi en ha if you can chamo kwa mi kana se e bom pa se protocol o mi no ko mo na mo yi no dira ko retri okay o mo ne wa ko no hona
you yeah that's it pa yeah that's it. Good morning Kale say kutu say baby aboko there. Is it yes? Is it yes? Wakuma to yem. Say kutu.
Eno kwa na mepe. Ye da ha se for asepa. Na mo protocol form ke ka mo ho. Yes on the class ke on the Ghana form the Ghana for na mo. Yes on the good ani matata. On ke ka mo.
You. Zebam. Yeah that's ba maifua. Good morning. Yes sir. Boko gidi yo yinti okay. Network in minya Gideon network no fresh enye last but one. Good morning na enko na dwabamra.
Good morning.
Yes sir, when you
friend Daniel
yinti
me chair motifu nyina echichinya beche miya tago me chair slow phone nyina kotoko ne players no mo ba no new players no mo be shane so na mo hwe pa bi be kase dia chess players na Corinthians na passes no omo fa ma new players no mo wo no
okay.
Enti ansa na pass ne be no na se be mpese omo be shane nti sa na ade na koye ya na we koye ya be se akla ayi mu ade no wo second half na omo de ayi besin Zach
start game no
o start kula press no de ayi midfield
yeah that's it pa yeah Zach start yeah ko na yenuan sumpa fm for ye na o mase simple sumpa invitational tournament na you see omo boy no rich omo se asida enkomo bibia sampa se clubs ni nyina agepini na omo bobi nti muso ya de se 6 clubs are you see omo bona fa se see na Carrera for Cambo no omo timi a kire omo ahon de sampa tournament no my ready for Ghana Premier League nti yenuan sumpa fm are you see mo sunyane eda mo nyina se simple mutimi enyabre na mutimi hije tournament bi se fefefe eda ma se ye ni se next year no bibia betima go through ne nyina ede enwa jimbi ye de si yakọ up next Akwaaba yuko DJ Jovia Clado, what a nyum etwas in Tijobia. Over to you.
98.1 FM. Radingwa.
Hey, Minya, me wacho. Kwabra, me yare o. Na maya edure bebo me na me hia enti. Me se me honam nyina tutume. To da na mayebo ho. Me chi me ho ba bi enje. Ji edure. Na edure be ni.
We eye mat 700 capsules. Mat 700 capsules eye edura. Eboa ema emoja timi edi efusani eko nipedua na Akwaaba bia. Yare bia ewo nipedua na emu a. Se ase betumi etu a ewo se nipedua no emoja no etimi edi efusani. Efru timi kosi nan ase yareɛ bia ahita wɔ nipadua ni mu no etu aseɛ
wow
mat 700 capsules ɛyɛ adura etimi ɛboa ɛbɔ nipadua ne ɛho ɛban a ɛmma enipa ne enya stroke yareɛ bi te sɛ hypertension wɔ bi a ne nipadua ni mu ɛhyehye no wɔ bi nso wɔ hɔ no mu a ne nan ase ɛhyehye no wo a wɔto ase ɛtwe obi a wɔte yaw ɛwɔ nipadua ne emu mat 700 capsules ɛsan so boost immune system ɛma nipadua ne nkwammo de timi nya hoɔden ɛsan so ɛboa wo ɛma wakoma ɛbɔ yie obi a ɔyɛ bɛrima a wɔde bɔ ani na wagye mu so wonya mat 700 capsules a ɛbɛboa wo ama di agoro wɔ mpam obi a onni atenka ɔbaa nso a ne nsabuo no ɛntimi nkɔ yie no mat 700 capsules ɛbɛdi wakagyina mu wokɔ sunwane a ɛyɛ cap herbal brekum ɛyɛ crement herbal adwira family herbal shop alaji drugstore kings herbal shop ope enchirimu bia fresa number 0545791868
mat 700 capsules
numbi na obedia dansie.
Mami ke wo den ya efe
anu ma akwada wie na fe na ato aman mi si dan dada ye na ne dedi kan a wo ba ha
anyo akurasi asetena wa wo ya we
edan hu niam nyina ye Graceland insa no
si ye ka se Graceland ye asorobo akwaku a ofa no yonko a kotokro enkasoro a na ye nokre na mi bi se o enchanse na ebo wo dan no so no penta no foro ko penti wo soro ana egufam no penti ya ansa na mode kobo dan no so
Papa Shamoy, wey a new discovery. A fina basu ni edi. And chance aba ye di bodan su say ya net you.
Mi bedru ye adan bebre wo ha enu bi na boboso.
Enya wanwa say a free Graceland Company Limited. If we say we see factory kese or opposite glow to.
Hey, na minim say ya sorry dan yon.
Wey, obroni fita ne gina ho eye adwuma no. And chance ya ahodo bebre. E bi ti say self lock, IBR, Alozen, 1-star sheet, 5-star sheet, long span, short span, Erotas nyina ebi wo. Enchanse ne kala no so enfedi. Graceland Company Limited ye ma 20 years guarantee. Toilet rolls ni tissue papers nyina otwa bi wo ho. Graceland Company Limited our branches our bra hafu ha nyina. Na ni main office no ewo mpatapo kwan no so. Traffic light na sepe. Ene Nkranchi store ene di animhwe. Anas nso ewo doma kwan so. Presby store 1, 2 and 3. Tinted glasses, plumbing ho niema any tiles no so. Eno so wo opposite Libos chemist. Eye afrefra 0245287-809 ana 0208149-816 ana 0322492956.
Graceland Company Limited. Aduma sase.
Sese de osi de uhia ni asase.
Efi se adanse hu no ma nyina bi e wona se.
Abraham, I am real.
Hey, enti Kwame Nkrumah Ganda pani.
Aseda papa, na dan.
Wesa oluma yari yemire na kwa hospital. Akadie bia ni honom.
Adan. Wonte apomodeni medical and surgical supply ventures enka. Test bi wo honom a. Wa wo betumi aye wade wo fie. Enye hospital asem kura.
Na omo nso omo ne hwan.
Apomodeni medical and surgical supply ventures. Wo mo ne enai adwumaku a wo mo wo brekum krodua yi mu a. Wo fa yare yi. Eniema hodo a wo mo de kwohwe no e wo yaresabia no. Wo mo woni nyina bi ewo wo mo asoye afenso wo afidi a ye de check BP